Hello there, citizens of the Reject Nation. We are here to watch a musical movie because it is Musical Monday.
Hey!
Monday is where we do our musical and animation movies, and thank you guys for being patient on us with this because we've been seeing the requests. We've definitely been paying attention, and we knew it was out. These guys were just waiting for me to come back from New York City, so I appreciate you guys waiting. You guys saw Wizard of Oz a couple of months ago. Did a reaction up here on the channel. I haven't seen Wizard of Oz in like 15, 20 years, but I think I got like a decent enough memory. Know nothing about this one. And yes, we are of course talking about the film Wicked. We're going to watch it for the very first time.
Part 1.
I'm so excited.
I've heard so much love and enthusiasm around this movie, but no specifics because I was aware that I was one of the people going to be reacting to it with you guys. So I was like, I don't want to know anything about it. I want to go on very raw with this. So guys, leave down below your thoughts on what you think about Wicked. And before we go into all of that, what's up? What are you pointing at?
I'm pointing at the thing on the table there.
Okay, we will give that to you.
Give it to me.
Here you go.
Aaron, how's your day going, by the way?
My day's going good. You know, all things considered with like what's going on in LA. I'm about to leave town tomorrow for a few days, and I'm grateful and excited to watch this because every time the trailer would play in the theaters, I would run out because I didn't want to get spoiled because I knew we'd be doing this. So overall, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited.
Happy to hear that. A lot of people don't realize like the level of commitment that we will take to go and run. People sometimes don't believe us, but we take an extra level.
We've ducked and run through a lot of darkened theaters.
John, how are you doing?
I'm all right, all things considered. Kind of echoing what Aaron said. The power's out where I live, so it's been a bit of an adventure. We're lucky enough that while these fires are going on, they're not like that close directly to where we are, but they're not that far either. So given everything, it's been a very gentle version of this for me, so I'm grateful for that, and I'm really excited to watch this with you guys.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a day, and I'm sure you guys know some people. I know a couple of people who are in the midst of it. They are okay, but a lot of people are way closer that we know than we are. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit of an anxious, kind of tense day, not gonna lie. And I'm kind of curious to see, like, going forward in this year, just sort of checking in with our feelings before we film reaction to see how a movie can affect our emotional journey, how we receive a movie from that point. You know, that's part of the joy that I want to kind of experience, like how the emotional response that a movie can do to your current state.
Absolutely. And before we hop in, the thing I thought last night was like, what fun irony removed from everything else that we watched this like during the most intense windstorm, a Wizard of Oz thing.
That's a good point. Good point.
Very true.
It's a good segue into the wonderment.
Well, as you guys know, the usual jam that we still like to say is leave a like on this video. That really does help out the channel. Aaron, you wanted that for a reason. Go for it. You got to subscribe.
That bell. So you can be notified when new videos coming out.
There will be a fluidity to this one day.
Shake it.
Just keep at it, man. Keep pounding.
We're gonna keep
that
working.
Sword.
And also, patrons, thank you so much for supporting us for the last couple of years, and especially when it comes to movies like this, which are musicals. It's really hard to get around for monetization purposes, and we want to, of course, still be able to deliver a video to you that does not get blocked. Sometimes that does involve sacrifice of monetization. With that in mind, that's why Patreon's been really helpful. Yeah. You get the full-length reaction watch-along. That is where you sync up with your own copy of Wicked. We have purchased this off Amazon Prime.
And you can sing along.
Sing along to the songs that I have no idea what we're about to listen to. I actually don't know, like, the song. It's kind of wild. Like, I don't know anything about this phenomenon.
Yeah. I just know there's one song called Popular, and I've heard, like, maybe the tiniest bit of the name, and that's it. I don't know what it's about, but I'm excited.
And that's one of our longer intros. I'm usually rushing through them, but trying to go down a different path this year to see, like, let's get in touch with our emotions beforehand.
It's a mini podcast before the
it's very chill, very mellow, going into the excitement that is Wicked.
5-minute watch time.
Let's indulge in this.
Let's go. Oh, cool.
Yo. God, I've waited months. Finally, I can be on the internet and not have to skip things on TikTok. You can just watch it.
That is beautiful. Very cool. I hope they use this for more stuff. I bet they will.
Screaming happening, though?
Like an homage to the classic one from the 1920s.
Exactly how dead is she?
Whoa, what a question.
Because there has been so much rumor and speculation.
Oh.
Let me tell you the whole story.
Whoa.
The truth about her.
What a way to just throw you into it
According to the
immediately.
time dragon clock,
Uh-huh.
the melting occurred at the 13th hour.
Our wizard declares her enemy.
The direct result of a bucket of water thrown by a female child.
That's fun. What a fun way to start.
Oh, the Sorting Hat.
Oh, what an amazing shot.
As above, so
Gorgeous.
below.
Yes, the Wicked Witch of the West is dead.
Wow. Flying monkeys.
The monkeys!
Woo! Well, that's a really cool like thematic shot because they're going to show you the opposite side of the story to her.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a good thematic way to begin. Strong opening statement.
This is an amazing POV shot. We are the flying monkeys.
This is what the art of the digital oneer is for.
Can't do this on Broadway.
Yeah.
They did this at the Pantages. And that was like many years ago, so I don't have a great recollection. I just remember being dazzled by the effects.
Oh! They're in it.
Hey!
What? That's amazing.
And they're going to be
They
prominent
CGI'd
lead
them.
characters.
It's like an actual lion. I did not expect that.
I did not think we'd start here. I thought it would just immediately be origins.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's
wowie.
amazing. That's gorgeous.
Munchkin,
Munchkin
Land.
Land.
Let's go.
Yeah, I thought that was going to take place years before the events of Wizard of Oz.
I just saw Sunset Boulevard on Broadway, so I'm like so much in a musical mood right now.
Jealousy.
Just the
DeMille.
light and color on display. It really encapsulates that feeling that the original Wizard of Oz gave you with like that transition into color.
Oh.
It's Glinda.
Glinda Grande.
Wow, you could already feel this movie's going to win Oscars for production design.
Yeah.
I already feel chills. She has her own little
Wow.
bubble chair. That's dope.
Great prop.
It's good to see me, isn't it?
Always.
I think she's such a good actress.
Yeah, underrated.
Let me set the record straight. Yes, the Wicked Witch of the West is dead.
Way to go, gang.
Isn't it nice to know that good will conquer evil? Truth we all believe.
Little wave.
Wow, the
Beware
picture.
the Wicked Witch. That's great.
Wow.
The way they design these sets really does give depth of field.
Oh.
No one lays a lily on their grave.
The good man scorns the wicked.
I like that they're doing choreographed camera work to complement the choreographed dancing.
And goodness knows the wicked's lives are lonely.
Haha, it's fun how that creates an instrument.
It just shows when you're wicked.
It's a great detail.
Goodness knows the wicked cry alone.
Goodness knows.
Wow.
Nothing comes for the wicked.
What a fascinating opening scene. It's like you get a slight sense of like bittersweetness in her eyes.
Why does wickedness happen?
Yeah, how does goodness know this?
That's a good question. One many people find confusifying.
Confusifying.
Are people born wicked, or do
No.
they have wickedness thrust upon them?
Segue.
The Wicked Witch had a childhood. She had a father, who, by the way, had been appointed governor of Munchkin Land.
Oh.
Oh.
And she had a mother, as so many do.
How I hate to go
So many.
and leave
Oh.
you lonely.
They just look human.
It's alright, it's only just one night.
But know that you're here in my heart while I'm out of your sight.
It's definitely fiction. No husband and wife treats this way.
Like every family, they had their secrets.
Oh.
See,
Oh,
told
she
ya.
cheating?
Told you.
Yep. Hey, my man.
Mr. Man.
Chase that green fairy.
Oh, is that how she came out with a green child?
I've got one more night left here in town, so have another drink of green elixir. We'll have ourselves a little mixer. Have another little and follow me.
Interesting we're not showing his face. It's not about
And one
him.
thing led to
Well, it's
another, as it so
mysterious.
often does.
Oh!
Whoa.
From the moment
Solid
the witch
snap
was born,
editing.
she was, well,
There's a
different.
Oh, cool.
Slippies.
The baby's coming downtown. I see a curl. It's a healthy, perfect, lovely little.
Oh no. Sweet
Sweetos.
What does it mean? It's uncanny. It's obscene.
Oh no.
Like
Obscene.
a funny ferny cabbage, the baby is unnaturally
Mm.
The Incredible Hulk.
Banner Origins.
Mama was hitting that juice.
Take it away.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wow, that's a powerful baby.
Take it away.
Must have been some magic in that old green bottle he found.
Yeah, an elixir, so makes sense.
It's kind of weird in a world full of talking bears and wolves that you would segregate this green child as some type of mutant freak.
So her nanny, Dulcibert, raised her, and as she grew, so did her challenges.
Oh, what a transit.
Beautiful.
Dulcie Bear. Coming, Governor. Watch your baby sister. Just a clock.
Okay.
Oh, Nazaros, don't you worry.
I love her
I'm
glasses.
here. Now, you want to see something amazing?
What an adorable voice.
Our wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Oh, James Franco.
Do you know how he got here? No, from the sky, in a balloon.
Aww.
Then he built a city made of emeralds, because he loves emeralds, even though they're green.
Oh.
If you get to meet him, he grants your heart's desire.
Elphaba Thropp.
Oh.
Green on top.
I wonder how they'll pull back the veil on the wizard.
Oh. Kill them.
Kids are so cruel.
Oh.
Aww.
Ray.
Whoa.
She held herself back with that one.
Elphaba?
What have you
Yeah.
done this time? That's okay, come to daddy. And now you've made your sister cry.
Dude.
It's all right, little one. He
The
shouldn't
worst.
have blamed you.
So unfair.
And so, it couldn't have been easy.
Wow.
Oh my God. This poor girl was just hated from the beginning,
Just
dude.
leveling up the revelry as we dial in on the sympathy.
Just got chills everywhere.
Man, it's probably like, definitely, I feel the guilt in her eyes there too. Oh.
Oh, not the beast.
Wow, okay. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh. Damn.
No, she's confronting this as we go.
She's conflicted.
I mean, she still was pushed down a path that caused her to do some terrible deeds. I imagine this movie is going to explore the gray.
God.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Those high notes, boy. Oof.
This is like a sensory experience.
Yep.
This has been fun. As you can imagine, I have much to attend to with the wizard's unexpected departure, so if there are no further questions, I'm gonna go.
Or maybe the act is necessary.
Is it true you were her friend?
What?
Is it true you were her friend?
Is she a cameo of like someone related to this?
Yes. I mean, I did know her.
Oh, how?
Our paths did cross.
Oh, whoa.
Fun.
Oh, whoa. How melancholy.
Oh, and that was like the poster there, kind of. That last shot of her with her face obscured in the hat.
But you must understand,
Oh.
it was a long time ago.
Nicely done.
This is the intro, man. Oh,
This is really
wow.
well composed so far.
Oh wow! I already tell this movie's gonna mess me up.
It's very magical.
Feels like a great
Beautiful.
text.
Wow, part 1.
They finally reveal it. 20 minutes into the movie. God.
Oh, we're so proud of you.
I love you. Just remember, it's not goodbye. It's farewell.
Have all your cases.
Yes.
And you will write.
Yes, I love you. It's that time. They are gonna miss me so much.
Yep. Oh, wow.
She's got a full of herself.
She's conceited.
I'm Boq.
Hey.
I'm from Munchkin Land. I know we don't really know each other yet.
You know
but
what I believe, Vic?
It's Bick. It's Boq.
That strangers are just people I've never met.
That is, yes.
And she sure is gonna meet him.
The definition.
Pearls of wisdom. Oh,
Thuds. Light steps that create a stomping sound.
Oh, interesting. I like her hair.
Oh, it's Bo and Yang.
That's fun. Ariana Grande hosted Saturday Night Live with him.
This operatic voice of hers, man. Incredible. All about that shiz.
Ouch.
What? What are you staring
Aw.
at? Do I have something in my teeth?
No, it's just you're green.
Yes.
I am.
The
Acted
slight.
like a discovery.
Yeah.
Let's get this over with. No, I am not seasick.
I did not eat grass as a child. And yes,
I've always been green.
Wow, the prejudice around her is awful.
So sorry that you have been forced to live with
Ooh.
this.
Ow.
That's not a good start.
And it is my intention to major in sorcery. So if at some point you wanted to address the
No.
problem,
Oh.
Oh,
Perhaps
this
I
is
can
an
help.
acceptance tale. I find it really interesting they're portraying Glinda with flaws like right up front. And she's like loved and seen as perfect by everyone.
I'm sure everyone is duly impressed.
I could care less what others think.
You sure about that?
You couldn't care less what other people think.
Mm.
Though I doubt that.
Elphaba Thropp.
I like how reserved she is.
Oh, your
Like very much
sister.
stands in her
This
power.
is my younger sister, Nessa Rose. As you can see, she's a perfectly acceptable color.
Is this the one Dorothy landed on?
Maybe.
Your song isn't good. Did I do something bad? How did that come across?
I don't see colors.
I don't.
Also
color,
interesting,
but
Glinda and Elphaba are the only ones that are not in the blue,
Too.
except for that guy.
Well, he doesn't go to the school, though.
True.
Oh, it's like a pomegranate.
choose.
Are they going to become red?
They must.
They're going to be the ruby red ones?
Thank you so much. I love them.
Let me put them with your boxes.
At least he's not an ableist, guys.
So Dorothy's the villain.
Yeah, they're going to fully bring her back by the end of this.
I shouldn't have sprouted off like that.
No, you shouldn't have.
Oh, our sister loves her.
Today is.
The start of your new life. New friends, new books. I'm excited for you. I'll miss you. No, you won't. You'll be having too good a time.
Oh, ain't nothing bad gonna happen today.
Don't help me.
As much as he loves her, you'd think some of her goodwill towards Elphaba would rub off.
We should head back.
Cool design for a wheelchair in this world.
Just until she's safely settled in her room, make sure she has everything she needs.
Father, she's on her own.
Just
I
stop
can't
jabbering. Just do what I say.
Dude,
Jeez, man.
you're green.
I get why your wife cheated on you.
We have two scholars of forestry and agriculture, as well as Professor Mombi of the biological arts, and of course, the head of our history department, Dr. Dillamond.
Dillamond. Oh,
You know, except
Oh,
for our
shoe-built
wonderful
stork.
wizard,
Yes, but a green human's a problem.
privileged to have our esteemed Dean of Sorcery Studies, Madame Morrible.
sorcery studies is always my favorite subject.
Oh, is this the
Wowie.
Michelle Yeoh character?
Oh, she's in this? I didn't know that.
The director of this did Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh.
Reuniting.
Oh my goodness, it's really her.
Wow.
Welcome, new students, and congratulations for having been.
Congratulations.
Some Doctor Who dialogue.
I know I speak for my fellow faculty members when I say we have nothing but the highest hopes for some of you.
None of you who are green.
And now, Miss Tuttle, if you please.
When they said we have nothing, it cut right to her. And a little pause.
And these are your dormitory designations and your room assignments. Good luck and welcome to Shiz!
It's the shiz around here.
It's the shiz.
It's the shiznits, they say.
The Shizard of Oz.
The Shizard of Oz.
I am Galinda Upland of the Upper Uplands.
If this is regarding room assignments.
She's reprising her role from Crazy Rich Asians.
This is about my application to your sorcery seminar. Perhaps you recall my essay, Magic Wands. Need they have a point?
I don't teach my seminar every semester. Of course, if someone very special were to come along.
Oh.
Exactly. This is why I wanted to talk to you.
I am special.
We'll be in touch.
Accept me, please.
Her personality is just so perfect to evoke the era from where Wizard of Oz originated from.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Tragically beautiful you are.
Oh.
It is such an honor to.
I'm the other daughter.
Beautifully trash. Hell yes.
What are you doing?
Well, I wasn't made aware.
I know. I was just.
Not a fret. Just a slight gulch. We'll find some place to hide you. I mean,
wow.
How's you?
Oh, wow.
Yes, ma'am.
That won't be necessary. I'm not enrolled.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Ugh.
Governor made his concern for your sister quite apparent. Please assure him I am honored to help her.
Stop. I just need to find my room.
I'll bring you there myself.
Oh my God.
She can do it alone.
Throw a rock at her.
You don't understand. Stop.
Look. Ooh.
Let her go.
Whoa. Oh, you enrolling now.
Yep. You got that natural talent.
You get that
We need
seminar with Michelle Yeoh.
Oh, God.
Wowie.
Oh, you did it
You know what
now.
I'm realizing they're doing? It's like Carrie.
Hey, oh my God.
Ostracized in high school, bullied for being different, and she's got like these powers to move stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is my chance, my new start.
Oh, no. Don't blame her. Oh, no.
Magic is merely the mind's attempt to wrap itself around the impossible.
Bars.
Like science.
Yes, that was me.
Oh, taking the fall for it.
To expect the unexpected here at Shiz.
Taking the credit.
No way.
Not bad.
What a turn.
Her outfit literally looks like an oil painting. Michelle Yeoh.
Did you visually see that? I simply must get into her seminar.
Did you visually see that?
Great dialogue here.
Perfect shot.
Which of you would volunteer to share?
Ooh.
Madame Morrible.
Thank you, dear.
Horrible.
Very good of you.
What?
Miss
Elphaba.
Elphaba.
Oh.
You can room with Miss Galinda.
Wait, what?
Now, go. All of you.
Shoo now.
Yeah, show's over.
As much as there's like a tragedy to this, there's such a like a positive inducing dopamine effect.
And you. Come with me.
Of course.
It has like a
Not
heart
you.
swelling, sort of affirming quality.
You.
Even though, yeah, you know it's going to get grimmer.
Fascinating. She effortlessly gets the approval of everyone else, but the one person she wants it from, the girl she deems as unpopular, gets it.
She just said, take no other students.
Something is very wrong. I didn't get my way.
I need to lay down.
Pastry. We need a pastry.
Oh my God.
How long have you had this talent?
Talent. No,
Curse.
Affliction.
something just takes over me and something I can't control.
Like the Hulk.
The other guy.
The other witch.
If you can learn to use your powers in the right way, many years I have waited for a gift like yours to appear.
Music.
Why I predict the wizard might make you his
I don't think I've ever heard her sing.
Grand Vizier.
The wizard.
I'm excited for this because she has so many other talents people don't see as much as her martial arts.
I'll write at once to the wizard. Tell him of you in advance.
Like dimension hopping.
With a talent like yours, dear, there is a definite chance. If you work as you should, you'll be making good.
Makeup on her also looks incredible.
Is she fully benevolent, Miss Horrible? Or Morrible?
We shall see. Oh,
That really just happened.
Oh,
Have I actually understood
the flowers, green and pink.
this weird quirk I've tried to suppress or hide? Is a talent that could help me meet the wizard.
Ooh, I forgot. She has pipes too. Oh my god.
I'll make good.
Yeah, if you've seen Bad Times at the El Royale, she can sing.
make good is such a great phrase for that too.
Once I prove my worth, then I meet the wizard. What I've waited for since birth.
Oh.
Aww.
I like the symbolism of the frogs. Kiss it, come the prince.
To me, I see who you truly are. Girl on whom I can rely. And that's how we'll begin. The wizard and I.
Oh, I love the little performance nuances of her singing too.
Once I'm with
Feels
the
very staged.
wizard,
Totally.
My whole life will change. Once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. This gift or this curse I have inside, maybe at last I'll know why. As we work hand in hand,
Amazing.
the wizard and I.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wish definitely borrowed from this.
Shouldn't a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, if I degreamify you,
Whoa.
no, of course that's not important to me.
Very specific color flashed over her at that time.
Yeah. Well, and looking in the green mirror that you would neutralize that color, like
Just what a pair will be, the wizard and
great lens flares too, like good glass choices.
Also, great example of how a musical should operate, giving insight into the characters' state of mind. Goldblum.
That's just from his house.
my future is unlimited, and I've just had a vision almost like a prophecy.
Oh, nice.
It seems truly crazy and true. The vision's hazy.
Oh.
Someday there'll be a celebration throughout Oz. It's all to do.
Oh no. Oh no.
The sad undertones of this is just so tragic,
It's
man.
not- oh man.
Oh my god, no.
Oh.
With the wizard,
Oh god.
things I've never felt.
Wow.
Though I'd never show it, I'd be so happy I could melt.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Oh, Jesus.
Held in such high esteem.
The
Wow.
rainbow.
See me, they will scream.
No, not for the reasons you're thinking, girl.
The wizard and I.
I want to dance, but I'm also sad.
Hey, sometimes it's the best kind of dance.
Like, I want good things for you. You deserve everything in this world.
Nice pipes, Tamika. This is what a big Hollywood musical should be. I mean,
Oh, seriously.
no
it's
expense spared.
epic. Who's Tamika?
Go watch one of my favorite movies, Aaron.
The rest of my bags should be arriving shortly.
Do you really think this is fair?
I do not. I was promised a private suite. Wait, oh,
What?
what?
I was just close the door.
Oh, well, could you not? I'm sorry. I so enjoy air.
For the hair effect.
I forget that she's hilarious, dude. She's such a funny actress.
I love Ariana Grande. I don't really know her music, but in terms of acting, I think she's so good.
Just in here.
See, this is a more of a first impression for me. I've seen her here and there, but like this will define a lot.
It's great.
It's great. Not great, Bob.
Roommates do these things for each other.
So naturally, so selfless of you.
Do these things to each other.
And in return,
Just like hide her here. This is so awful.
put in a good word for me with Madame Morrible. Deal? That was you down there who made all that happen. I know it was.
That record player looks like a bunch of Grammys.
How did you do it? Tell me, please. I can keep a secret. Fine. Be that way.
Huh.
You know, I asked really nicely, and I saved you this whole
I don't
tour.
know. I've never known.
Oh.
It's emotionally charged.
Harness your anger, girl.
Say thank you for the drawer.
Enjoy the air. My dear,
I understood that reference.
Thank you for agreeing to let me stay.
Guess what?
In regards to our request,
I can't hear your guesses because this is a letter.
I love her. I adore her.
There's been some confusion over rooming here at Shiz.
Ooh.
But of course I'll care for Nessa.
But of course I'll rise above it.
Nice.
I know that's how you'd want me to respond.
How are you seeing motion in a split screen with the camera?
Unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether quite impossible.
Amazing.
I love how it's like they're not just hitting notes; they're like literally doing dialogue.
Yeah, and the flow of it, and for it to sound naturally, very impressive.
What is this feeling so sudden and new?
I laid eyes on you.
I love this.
My pulse is rushing.
My head is reeling.
Yeah, well, my face is flushing.
What is this feeling?
Wow, they complete each other like dog and cat.
So beautiful.
Does it have a name?
Oh my god.
Oh. Loathing. Unadulterated loathing.
Yes.
For your face,
your voice,
your clothing. Let's just say, with simple utter loathing, there's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It came on fast. Still, I do believe that it can last, and I will be loathing.
Oh my god, that crack's getting bigger.
Whoa.
She's a terror, she's a tartar. We don't mean to show a bias, but Galinda, you're a martyr.
Oh, yeah.
These things are sent to trials.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Poor Galinda forced to reside with someone so disgusting can't find.
Oh God.
On your side, we share your love.
What is this feeling?
Oh,
poor girl.
What is this feeling?
Whoa, nice
Oh,
camera
handheld.
choice.
There's a strange exhilaration.
And there's so many sets.
Yeah, man. And costumes and props.
Wow.
So much design.
It's visually dense. It's like it's a little overstimulating, but I'm also super engaged. Oh my god.
This is what this needs to be.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
This seems like a show it would be fun to be in, even if you were in the ensemble and the chorus.
Oh yeah.
Like there are good songs for the chorus too. Like, ooh. Oh. God,
that glass expansion just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Pretty soon there's gonna be no glass. Well, yeah, it feels justified as a film.
Yeah,
it's not just like capturing what you could just see on the stage. Like the way they use the camera work and the variety of intercutting between sets is smart.
Oh yeah, fully taking advantage of the medium that they're in.
have read your most recent
Oh,
essays.
it's Dinklage.
Some of us still tend to favor form over content, Miss Glinda.
Actually, it's Galinda with a G.
With a G.
Lady Gaga, Linda.
Linda.
No. I don't see what the problem is. Every other professor manages to pronounceify my name.
From Mountify.
Pronunciation of your precious name is not the sole focus of Dr. Dillamond's life. Maybe Dr. Dillamond is not like every other professor.
Ooh.
Some of us are just different.
Oh my gosh, she could be a professor.
It seems the artichoke is steamed.
What a fun inverse, because like she's presented antagonistic Glinda here.
You see, indeed, some of us are different.
Hey.
You may have noticed that I am one of the last animal professors here at Shiz.
I did notice.
There have been some great changes throughout Oz with the rejection of animal culture.
Whoa, we're digging in the wrong place.
Why?
There was a time before you were born when life in Oz was different. When one could walk these halls and hear a snow leopard solving an equation.
Please tell me they're working on this prequel.
When and why did this change?
From what I've read, The Great Drought.
Okay, excuse me.
Like, raise your hand.
Protocol.
Is the stage show this funny, dude?
Yeah. I remember being surprised by that.
Precisely. Food grew scarce, and when people are hungry, well, then they begin to look for...
Someone to blame.
Quite right, Miss Elphaba.
Uh,
Yes, Miss Glinda.
Oof.
It's Galinda, and I don't see why you can't teach us history
is that a mark that he's annoyed?
instead of always harping on the past.
Bars.
What a line.
The past helps explain our present circumstances. If we examine this timeline...
Oh, whoa. Seen and not heard. Damn.
She identifies with the animals.
Yeah.
Who is responsible for this?
Oh.
That's awful.
I asked, who is responsible for this?
Oh, the hurt in his voice.
Yeah. You saw it in his face, too.
Class dismissed.
Aww.
Woof. Damn, dude. He's got his little coat. I feel for him. Like they've done so much in the design and the choices to make him so dignified.
Miss Elphaba, you don't have to thank you. You're very kind.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
I also wrote that shit on.
Not bad.
You know how it is. Professor Shiz happens.
Hey, made it better.
Puppies are my favorite.
Mine too.
They keep me cheerful in these dark times.
Especially when I grind a bunch of them down.
Go and join your friends.
It's all right. I don't have any friends.
Well, maybe one.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can hang out.
The sanctuary I go to, the goats are my favorite.
Oh, do they try to eat your shirt?
No, actually.
Eyes shut, toes clenched.
Oh.
Squeeze your butt cheeks. That's how you pass the lie detector.
Levitate the coin.
Come on. Yeah, you gotta
Bene
focus
Gesserit.
that. Take your hand out of the box. Yeah, you gotta
I know the world's so big, but make it small.
focus that late. Wow. Nicely done. Sorcery studies.
Yeah, there's just like shots in here that it makes me wonder, is it just for the film, or did they translate something from the stage and minuscule it in some way? Like a shot like that book?
Yeah, is it like in reference to some other stage effect they would have done?
I hear there was an unfortunate disturbance in Dr. Dillamond's class today. That must have been so distressful for you.
Someone wrote those horrendous words
Is she just trying to channel her emotions?
on purpose for him to see.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just wish I could. What? I wish there was something I could do because no one. No one should be scorned or laughed at or looked down upon or told to stop jabbering and keep walking.
Oh.
Awesome.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Once you learn to harness your emotion, the sky's the limit. It could lead you to the wizard himself.
Focus that laser.
So fascinating watching this, knowing the truth about the wizard.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking that. I'm like, I wonder if that's the thing that turns her, like learning the secret of the wizard is a lie.
Well, there's like a bit of a commentary on fanaticism, also how society can shape people versus.
Oh, sure.
It seems like the culture is the problem. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's playing off even the first original movie as the legend that came out of the real events.
Yeah, because the wizard's the embodiment of hope in this world.
The animals are now being blamed for everything that goes wrong, forced from our jobs.
It's time to rebel. Murder the humans.
We can still converse in private, said Oz.
Dear friend of mine,
A deer?
a cow actually.
That's cute.
She's been speaking out in protest. She never showed, and no one's seen her since.
Many animals have gone missing or are actually leaving.
What animal is that?
Yesterday, a badger acquaintance, a solicitor, was sacked just for arguing a case.
At least he can still argue. What do you mean?
Is that the math jaguar?
Mathwar.
Mathwar.
I've heard of an ox, a professor from Quarks, no longer permitted to teach.
Oh.
And an owl in Munchkin Rock, a vicar with a thriving flock forbidden to.
What'd you say?
I had
Whoa.
no idea this was a part of the movie. Like this is crazy.
Only rumors, but still enough to give pause to anyone with pause. Something bad is happening in Oz.
Is the creator of this a vegetarian?
Take it away! Stop jabbering.
Oh. Whoa.
Damn.
She can see.
She could get a premonition?
What are you doing here?
Well, I was just.
It's just identifying with you guys.
Quickly, come inside.
They should have spliced one shot of Rocket Raccoon in there.
I mean, I wanted to always see a movie about when animals were like living amongst equality with humans, and then watching how humanity changed over time and shunned them into control. Like this is playing on a thing I've always wanted to see.
Hey.
Dr. Dillon, what you were saying just now, could that really happen?
It is happening. You'll find if you make it discouraging enough, you can keep anyone silent.
Ooh.
But if animals are losing the ability to speak, someone's got to tell the wizard.
You mustn't tell another soul what you've heard and seen here tonight.
But that's why we have a wizard. So
Yeah.
nothing
Perhaps you're right.
Oh. Impassable desert. Oh.
He's losing the ability.
I must be catching a cold.
Interesting. So
Is that why he couldn't pronounce Galinda?
You'd better go. Take the lamp.
Yeah.
So the lion in Wizard of Oz must be like a rarity or an anomaly by this point. I don't know the
I
time
guess.
distance between where this takes place and like the events of Wizard of Oz, but yeah, makes me curious.
It's almost as if they made this up after the Wizard of Oz.
In response and in dialogue with.
Not see her.
Yeah, neither did I.
What a way to get off a horse.
Let's do Pilates. Wow.
We didn't see you there. You must have blended with the foliage.
Damn.
Is this how you go through life? Just running amok and trampling anyone in your path?
No. Sometimes I'm asleep.
Is that his horse chuckle?
Sometimes I think it did.
Here we go. No, I'm not seasick.
Neither am I.
No, I did not eat grass as a child.
Oh, you didn't. I did.
I have always been green.
The speech he has to say to everybody.
And the defensiveness. Is that a recent development?
Oh, he sees your soul. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm off for some more trampling. May we offer you a ride?
No thanks. Get stuffed.
Get stuffed.
Fellas, but we have just been spurned by a girl. Indeed. Guess it's the first time for everything.
I'm happy that the horse can talk because I feel like normally in things where animals can talk, horses are the exceptions where they can't.
Prince Fiyero Tigelaar of Winkie Country will be filling out our student body.
Oh my God, Prince Fiyero.
Transferred from the Royal Winkie Academy.
Remember when she was looking at the
Royal
frog?
Winkie,
The
yes.
Prince?
Yeah. The Royal Winkie Academy. What a
like so
wacky
much too much
ass-
for
Yeah. Oh my.
Wink it a wink, wink, wink.
Ooh.
Enroll here often?
Could I ask you
Anything.
just to move out the way?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's anything.
That's anything.
Oh, you'll get him. Keep at it, bud.
Are you looking for something? Or
Her little hair flips.
What was I doing?
how would I know?
Our first fight.
That is freaking charming. That's good.
Wow.
Our first fight.
Well, I promised to give a guided tour to any recently arrived students, so. Are you a recently arrived student?
I am, yeah. Though I'm not sure I'll last longer at this school than any of the others.
But I wasn't at any of your other schools.
Oh, how many girls have said that to you? Here we
Someone
go
has
again.
a wooden machine on set.
Yeah,
That's funny.
There's a fan wrangler specifically designated for this movie.
Cool set.
Beautiful set.
Wow.
This is the 2001: A Space Odyssey Memorial Library.
I want to go to a library like that.
There's a collection of rare books around here somewhere, and some medium rare as well.
Aw. Oh, come on.
Come on.
How do you not know how to receive this? Come on, you should know by now. Huh?
He's got his
Come on,
hook.
lady.
Give it the
Pucker up,
program.
would you?
You know you like it.
Oh, God.
You ever been to the Ozdas Ballroom?
Ozdas Ballroom? I mean, isn't that place somewhat illegal?
It's also not far from here. It's another place.
You right?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, it's Bick or Boq or
SpongeBob, actually.
Boq Woodsman
Twinkie Country.
of Munchkin Land.
Hey.
Aw.
Get him an apple box.
Well, unfortunately, it's against Shiz rules to go into town after
I
dark.
see that once again, the responsibility to corrupt my fellow students falls to me.
Wow, that was almost lip to lip right there.
The trouble with schools is they always try to teach the wrong lesson.
My man. Damn.
He really did that.
Wow.
Stop studying strife.
Oh my gosh, she's dancing. That's not proper. That's,
Kissing the
that's
teacher.
Oh my.
And learn to live the unexamined.
He's going to hook up with the whole school.
Live the unexamined life.
Dancing through life, skimming the surface, gliding where tough is smooth.
There is something super sensual about this.
Why think too hard when it's so soothing?
Wow. Ignorance is bliss.
He's a flexible individual.
Yeah, man.
Truly.
Wow.
Just Pilates, like you said.
Nothing matters, but knowing nothing matters is just life. So keep dancing.
They're good at choosing like an interesting, imaginative visual motif for every number and scenario. And this too, you guys were saying like it's well adapted as a movie, but it also reminds you of the charms of the stage. So many movies shoot like way too close and don't drink in like the ensembles.
What are we watching right now?
Wow.
Those who don't try never look foolish.
Great.
They shot that in the Inception hallway.
Make sure you're where less strong
Wow.
is right.
They're all just enamored with this guy.
Head movement.
When you're dancing through life.
Oh.
Amazing.
Wow.
James Wan
what a
directed
shot.
Yep. I watched James Wan musical.
That was a James Wan ass shot. And I know this because I've seen certain franchise with cars.
We can dance to the slide, find the prettiest girl, give her a whirl, right on down to the Ozdas Ballroom.
Oh.
It's just like.
Woo.
So keep dancing through.
Like this whole sequence is a great illustration of like they're doing some stuff you could only do in a movie, but also a bunch of stuff that is absolutely stage. It's so great.
I hope you'll save a dance for me tonight. I'll be right there.
That's so kind. See that tragically beautiful girl We should go on a spree, and not she. I know someone would be my hero to go invite her.
Maybe I could invite her.
Wow, how manipulative through altruism.
You don't need to be manipulated by her. You should just listen to her. You know?
Oh.
Now I can have time for the guy I really want.
I love helping others. Now that we've met one another, it's clear we deserve each other. You're perfect.
You're perfect.
Born to be forever.
The delivery is like so excellent. I feel like when they're singing to each other, they're actually listening.
Yeah.
And the way they sing back is in response. It's really well done.
Honestly, adorable Munchkin boy just asked me out. He said he was too shy to ask me at first, but then Galinda emboldened him.
Wait, Galinda?
Don't you dare say another word against her.
No.
I'm about to have the happiest night of my life.
Aww.
Thanks to Galinda.
And no thanks to you.
For this one night, I'm about to have a fun night, and I only wish there were something I could do for her. See, we deserve each other.
Oh, a different kind of love.
Please, Elphaba, try to understand.
I do.
Trying to look past the surface.
Am I not the most scandalous little fish in the sea?
Scandalocious little fish.
Galinda? What's the reason?
I know. It's my granny. She always makes me the most hideous hats.
Oh, no way.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't.
Could I?
Jesus.
Oh, God. Hi.
Oh.
Galinda, Nessa and I were talking about you just now, and
Oh, well, we were just talking about you.
Oh.
How you should join us tonight.
I don't follow.
Join us at the Ozdust.
The Ozdust.
Well, because everyone will be there. And don't tell me you have nothing to wear. Because you could wear this.
Wow.
I mean, it goes with everything you own.
The way she spins the things she doesn't want or like into a positive for other people, it's crazy.
You deserve
Wow.
each other. This hat and you, you're both so smart.
She's kind of a mean girl, isn't she?
Yeah.
So here, out of the goodness of my heart.
Yeah, out of the goodness of your heart, huh?
So do witches not exist yet? Because it's definitely a witch's hat. Like,
Not as we know them. Not. She's probably going to invent
No, it
all the witchy
compresses.
stereotypes we know. The green skin. She just needs a wart on her nose. Oh, fun. We're going to ride the canal.
Sorry to disturb you, Madame Morrible, but I have a favor to ask.
Oh.
Even her sleepy hair looks great.
Yeah.
She sleeps in her studies.
Wow.
You're very loud for sneaking out.
Let's start a rage. Discreetly.
Whoa, the fish above them. That's cool.
Wow, dude. And
The
well
chicken
chosen,
froze.
like where to put the CG, where to put the practical stuff. Like,
So this is where all the animals are.
yeah.
I can dance like that.
That just makes you want to go join a stage production.
No, seriously though.
Makes you want to learn how to dance and all that stuff.
Listen, Nessa.
Uh-oh.
I've got something to confess. A reason why I asked you here.
Ha.
Nice.
Boq, I know why.
You do?
Ugh.
'Cause I'm in this chair and you felt sorry for me.
Oh, no.
Isn't that right?
No.
It's worse than that.
You're great. I asked you because. Because you are so beautiful.
Damn.
My man.
I think you're wonderful.
Aww.
Don't you see?
Aww.
This is our chance.
This is a fascinating subplot.
You know what? Let's dance.
Hey.
Let's dance.
Fun.
Is this going to be like awesome?
We're gonna get like a head spin going, some break dance.
It's gonna be a scary movie too.
Oh, the slippers. That's right.
Oh, she's gonna make an entrance. She's gonna make an entrance, guys.
Sheesh.
You are. Seriously, I admire you so.
Enough.
A magic wand.
Oh.
It's a training wand.
For me, Madame Morrible, how can I express my gratitude?
Are these like real words from the past that I don't know?
Thank you for having faith in me.
Actually, I have no faith in you.
Damn.
Wow.
This is your roommate's idea, not mine.
Wow.
Miss Elphaba has requested that I include you in our sorcery seminar and insisted that I tell you this very night or she would quit.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Elphaba really affected her.
I have no idea why, but I can't risk losing her. So here I am.
Wow.
What a development.
My personal opinion, dear, is that you do not have what it takes. I hope you prove me wrong.
Oh, but Elphaba believed in her. Oh, that is crazy.
Whoa.
You may want to thank her. She just got here.
She gonna make an entrance.
Ooh. Ooh, there she is.
Oh, and she's mean with the hat and
Yeah.
God damn.
Hey, but you know, it's all about how you wear it. End of the day.
It is such Carrie vibes.
Oh, come on.
Aww. Wow, screw you guys.
Galinda, I swear to God.
Please do something.
Yeah, dude.
That was the opening shot too.
Oh, love her hair too.
Oh, she's doing the Arthur flag.
She's Arthur. She's in the bathroom.
Where's Hilda Goodnudelt here to put some music on this? Do the river dance. Oh, she did the Wednesday dance.
Oh. Oh, do something cool.
They're terrified of her. Ooh, the shadow.
I'll say this much. She doesn't give a twig what anyone thinks.
Of course she does.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you would know.
I feel awful.
Why? It's not like it's your fault.
You did something nice for her sister, which was out of selfishness, but then in turn she did something nice for you. And
Aw.
For good.
What are you doing? Stop.
Shoot them.
John Wicked.
John Wicked. Yeah, the way these two are able to convey emotion with their eyes is really incredible. Like,
yeah.
You really feel what
Stomach
they're feeling.
hold is such a vulnerable hold.
Oh.
Trust.
The piano notes. Like,
Whoa, I got goosebumps everywhere. Aw.
This is so tender and vulnerable.
She's so human. Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, the influence.
We can just have some fun, gang.
Yeah.
Without all this posturing.
We don't need music.
Wow.
Wow. Actions speak louder than words, y'all.
I love that they did that. Strip everything back, let dance take the center, then let music bolster that, and then end on the vocals. Like, oh.
You're telling me that was your first party ever?
What do funerals count?
Depends on the funeral.
Celebration of
Who
life.
died.
Yeah.
Let's tell each other something we've never told anyone before. Okay, fine. I'll go first. Fiyero
Comic
and I are
timing is so
getting
good. That was fast.
Wow.
Oh, he doesn't know yet.
He doesn't know yet.
Okay, now you tell me a secret.
Like what?
Like.
My God, I love that they left the party just to hang out.
Why do you sleep with this funny little green bottle under your pillow?
Please,
What is
give
this?
that back.
I want to know.
Give it back.
What your mama used to drink.
It was my mother's, that's all.
Well, that's not fair. I told you a really good one.
Oh my God. Gift that.
She is so good, man. God, I love that she got her star in this.
So extra.
My father hates me.
What?
That's not the secret.
Oh.
The secret is that
Yo, Cynthia looking
he has
kind of
a good
fine
reason.
like this.
No argument.
It's my fault.
What
No.
is?
That my sister is the way she is.
Oh.
When my mother was carrying Nessa, my father began to worry that she might come out
Green.
He was so worried that he made my mother chew milk flowers day and night. Only the milk flowers made Nessa come too soon, and
I see. Oh, she feels responsible for it.
Sure, her dad drove that home. Never took his responsibility.
my mother, she never woke up.
Oh, damn. All because she was born this way.
Poor
It's my fault.
What? No.
But it's
That was the milk flower's fault, not
Aw.
yours.
Your dad's fault, too.
That might be your secret, Elphaba, but that doesn't make it true.
Oh.
That's a thinker.
Look, it's tomorrow.
If it's tomorrow, that means it's today.
And Elfie?
Huh?
Can I call you Elfie?
Well, it's a little bit
I know. I'm gonna call you that. And you can call me Galinda. That's not Coral.
That's not Coral.
Now that we're friends, I've decided to make you my new project.
Oh,
You
God.
don't have to do that.
That's what makes me so nice.
Selfless, truly.
Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and
Oh.
let's face it, right? Who isn't? My tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I
feel like this is a big one.
exactly what they need.
I think I feel the thing that you're feeling.
Your case.
Oh.
Mhm.
No, the glasses are so cool, though.
Never mind.
Damn.
He's right back on you. You're gonna be popular.
There we go.
This is
I'll
it.
teach you the proper voice when you talk to
Sick.
boys.
There's a popular
Ways to
song?
flirt and flounce. Ew. I'll show you what shoes to wear. Cause you've got an awfully long way to go.
So much criticism.
Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. There's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular. Lar.
Lar. Oh my God.
We're gonna make you popular. Your whole life is gonna change. And it's all because of me.
All because of you.
It's the way you're viewed, so it's very true to be very, very popular.
Ain't it true?
Where's the wand? We toss our hair. Ready?
Why?
Toss, toss.
That was a full body toss.
Next, I'm going to transform this simple throat into a magnificent ball gown.
Cinderella.
You mean like how you wear?
Ball gown.
A gown.
Fall gown. Seriously?
Do you need my help?
No, just wear the froat. It's pretty. Let's just start a little smaller. After
Damn, you guys have been pulling an all-nighter.
Let's see.
Yeah, and Elfie doesn't look that much different.
Maybe just this.
Less is more.
Pink goes good with green.
It does.
Well with green.
2 colors of the natural world.
Oh. Why, Miss Elphaba? Look at you. You're beautiful.
Aww. Oh, Cynthia's eyes, man.
Is this a love story?
What's it all about, Elfie?
And so you protest your disinterest.
Wow,
that is a saturation.
Cool.
You're gonna grin and bear it. Your name unpopularity. You'll be popular. Just not quite as popular.
Yep.
Oh, there it
so
is.
good. Such a good use of the prop. Oh,
She's incredible, man.
Yeah.
She really is.
and much like a play, the movie does make you want to take applause breaks.
No, seriously. Also, just watching their differences as actresses. They're both equally great, but in different ways.
And they're really well cast for what each role needs.
Exactly. Like it seems like the last one that really shows why she was great on sitcoms.
Uh-oh. Is this the wedge?
Oh.
Come on, let's get the gloves.
Oh, my God. Classic wedge.
She got the eyes.
Potato wedges sound good right now.
I love some potato
I'm
wedges.
mad at them.
And wedges are a very conscientious shoe while bringing a spice of style.
Not now, Miss Elphaba.
Uh-oh.
Please, everyone take your seats.
Uh-oh.
This will be my last day here at Shiz.
I was about to ask if you got sacked.
Animals are no longer permitted to teach.
What?
It's all right, Miss Elphaba. I'll be all right.
Is Michelle Yeoh responsible for this?
Damn, dude.
That's a real mustache.
Very real.
He's committed.
There's no cause for alarm.
What is this? What's happening?
Come on, goat.
Oh,
Whoa,
hey,
dude.
hey.
Ugh.
You can't permit this.
But I'm afraid he's out of our hands.
They can take away my job.
No, it's monocle.
Listen to me. You're not being told the whole story.
That's what this whole story's about.
Are we all just gonna sit here in silence?
Usually what people do. They're complicit with their silence.
That's quite enough, Miss Elphaba.
That reminds me
Take
of
your seat.
somebody.
Like a good-looking white lead guy. Yeah.
Reminds me of a lot of people. Oh my. What's the special presentation?
Is it from Jeff Goldblum?
Definitely must be. He's not shown up yet.
Yeah.
And something real bad just happened.
Look to the
The
future.
flying monkey. Oh, no. Oh.
The cowardly lion?
This is called a cage.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
This is not cool.
Leave Simba alone.
This remarkable innovation is for the good of all Oz, as well as for the animal's own good, you see.
If it's so good, why is he trembling?
I hate this.
He's just happy to be here. One benefit of caging an animal this young is that in all likelihood, he'll never learn to speak.
Ugh.
Can you imagine a world where animals are kept in cages and they never learn to speak? This poor lion cub seems so frightened. Well, someone's got to do something.
Whoa.
Are you guys all going to get really high right now? Or sleepy?
Yes. The poppies. Going to an opium haze. Lovely shots for this, too. The smear of drool.
Why is it only them two? Why is he not affected?
Yeah.
Good question. He's been taking small amounts since he was a child.
Built some immunity.
What is happening?
I don't know. I got mad and Fiyero, what are you doing?
Well, you coming?
You need not be afraid, lion.
I had no idea there would be this element about animals in here.
I saw this once at the Pantages, and yeah, I don't remember if this must have been part of the show, but
You're all a bunch of lazy students.
Who told you all to take a nap?
Beautiful dresses.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Starry Night.
She knows who did it.
Yeah.
Like that's that
Look,
was
it's
cool.
her.
Like surprised to too, like kind of proud.
She writing to the wizard.
God, man, her pen, all this stuff. Urgent to Wizard of Oz. Care of Emerald City. Oh, boy.
Swim.
It's okay, little Mufasa.
Why is it you're always causing some sort of commotion?
I don't cause commotions. I am one. You think I want to be this way? You think I want to care this much?
I mean,
I know that my life would be much easier if I didn't care. But
do you ever let anyone else talk?
Sorry.
I was just.
But can I just say one more thing?
Oh my god.
You could have walked away back there.
So?
So no matter how shallow and self-absorbed you pretend to be.
Excuse me. There is no pretense here. I happen to be genuinely self-absorbed and deeply shallow.
Oh, please.
Deeply shallow.
No, you're not. Otherwise, you wouldn't be so unhappy.
So much about looking underneath the surface. That opening shot is so good in this movie.
No, I do.
I'm afraid. If I only had some courage, could have taken that cage myself. He's really the traumatized lion.
Oh, your man and your friend are gone.
Yes.
I'm kind of hoping this isn't the trope.
You're bleeding.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Can she heal it?
Oh.
I must have scratched you.
Or maybe it scratched me or something. The cub.
Mm-hmm.
I better get the
Of course.
the cub to save me.
Oh, boy. Oh, no guy. He's afraid of true intimacy.
He could be that boy.
Ooh.
I'm not that girl.
Oh, beautiful.
Grass greener on the other side.
Light smile, light the land. She who's winsome, she wins him.
Great vocab across this.
Truly.
That's the girl he chose. I'm not that girl.
No, he looks pretty conflicted too.
Don't wish, don't stop. Wishing only wounds the heart.
This guy must die.
I wasn't born for the rose and pearl.
She deserve love too, girl.
Oh.
He loves her so. I'm not that girl.
Looking back for her.
He's clearly looking out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glinda speaks to the surface and excitement and reputation, and she speaks to his heart.
Well, yeah, and will he truly accept the challenge or go with what fits?
Miss Elphaba, I finally heard back from the wizard. Look!
Oh.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
So whimsical.
Oh.
It's yours.
Elphaba Thropp.
His Royal Osness, the wonderful Wizard of Oz, summons you most ceremoniously to his personal palace in the Emerald City. This invitation is non-transferable.
I was going to say, you could probably make a lot trying to sell
Her
it.
reaction.
This is your chance to make good.
For good.
You're going to have to prove yourself first.
Prove myself.
Prove yourself worthy.
In what regard?
If he's going to grant your heart's desire.
But prove myself how? I'm not ready. It's too soon.
Don't be so pessimistical.
Pessimistical.
Not to fret. Weather is my specialty.
Oh, Madam Storm. Oh, hey.
Not when you're on the cusp of greatness.
Wow. She could do like weather seeding.
Yeah. Beautiful. What about a clockwork train?
So did Galinda know the truth about the wizard this whole time? Like during the events Wizard of Oz?
Father, this is Boq, the boy I wrote to you about.
Oh, I've heard so much about you. My Nessa Rose is
very precious to me. So you
Boq
see, you
Thropp.
take good care of her.
I understand.
Good.
Yeah. Just don't be a douche.
Elfie, the train is here, and I came with the cutest little man with a mustache. You gotta see him.
Oh.
Elfie, how will we manage without you?
You have Fiyero. Speaking of Fiyero, where is he? Not that I expected him to come and say goodbye, but I mean, we barely know each other.
Well, I
They're saying too
barely
much.
know him anymore either.
It's grown distant.
He's distant and moodified. He's been thinking, which really worries me.
He's much too shallow for thinking.
Who knew he cared so much about that old goat?
Oh,
Look,
boy.
he did come.
Oh, boy.
Dearest, we're over here, darling. Come.
Come, please.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
You stare.
We are both so happy.
I've been thinking
Oh, boy.
I heard.
about the line coven, Dr. Dillman. I think about that day a lot.
So do I.
How long ago was it?
Damn, dude.
5 years ago.
They're at the end of their school. 4 or 5 years.
I mean, poor Dr. Dillamond. It makes one want to
Ooh.
take a stand. In
Oh,
fact,
golly.
excuse me, everyone, please.
Oh, my God.
You were so sad.
God.
I am changing my name.
Good.
Your name?
Yes.
Yes.
Since Dr. Dillamond used to have his own goat-like way of pronouncifying my name in solidarity and in order to express my outrage, I will henceforth be known no longer as Galinda,
Galinda.
but simply Glinda.
Wow. She's so selfish.
Braverism.
Bet takes him
Just the
out.
delivery.
Oh, that's sad.
No.
I hate this. I hate it. I hate it so much.
No.
So much
Poor girl.
jealousy.
Oh.
Oh my God, does she see it?
Of course she does.
Does she? I think Glinda's naive to it.
I think she's in denial.
She knows she's
Well, no,
losing
she's not in
somehow.
denial. She's trying to win him over by being altruistic, but shallowly.
What is that?
Don't be upset, Galinda.
It's Glinda now. Stupid. I don't even know what made me say it.
It doesn't matter what your name is. Everyone loves you.
I don't care. I
I
want
want him to love me.
Oh.
I just want the approval.
Wow.
It's just because he's pulling away.
This must be what other people feel like. How do they bear it?
Interesting. I'm also curious how much of Glinda's performance is like on the stage and on the page versus how much of Ariana Grande she's bringing to it.
I think it's
Like, is it
definitely
written that
this
way?
kind of character. Yeah, like it's bubbly, vapid, popular girl.
Elfie, here. I forgot to give you this.
Like she's definitely making it her own, but I think it is it's definitely as this character is intended as of the show anyway.
Come with me. What? To meet the wizard.
No, is that she's not allowed to have a +1?
Just come with me.
Why couldn't possibly? This is your moment. I'm coming.
Back to Emerald City.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my.
And it's like obviously this has a lot more CGI than the Wizard of Oz, but like it's not gaudy. It's not too much into like Alice in Wonderland, Tim Burton territory.
No, it's just it's a good balance. Wow.
Wow.
I love their take on the Emerald City. A lot more gold infused into it.
One short day full of so much to do.
Get it, John.
Skip
Take
right
it,
over
Greg.
and no, skip over me.
No,
Skip over
neither
me.
of you.
I've lost it. I don't care.
I wanna be in this high flight. And we're warning the
Oh, what
city
beautiful
now that we're
costume
here.
design. With those dresses, the swirl, how they do that?
The birds.
Presenting the absolute factual story of our wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Long before we can recall, there lived here in Oz the magical wise ones.
What are those costumes back there?
I have no clue.
I mean,
They're
like-
just kind of gross and disturbing.
Look like human croissants.
But this is like shit you would see on stage for sure.
Oh,
Chenoweth and Adele Dazeem, the wickedly talented.
I guess those are the two that played them on stage.
Yes, I know this.
But time ticked ever onward day by day.
It's funny they're doing a play reenactment and they have them playing it.
And all those who could read it passed away. Till one day no one could.
Hi, Dina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth.
In Oz's darkest hour, there will come one with all power to be
A man in a balloon arriving from the sky.
Wow.
You are a deity.
That's the Grimoire.
Wow.
Is that the Grand Master?
He must be a wizard.
raise a voice and sing.
I wonder if this is an original song.
Could be.
Experts
comment.
Passing the baton.
Oh, nice.
Glorious.
We'll call it home too. And then just like now we can say
As big of a production as it is, it feels so lifted.
we're just two friends, two good friends, two best friends.
Wow. Is it the first time you saying that?
Yeah.
Probably the first real friend you ever had.
The wizard will see you now.
Hey. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Monkey.
Yeah, those guys can talk, can't they?
Caesar.
Andy Serkis. Let's go.
It's Alice Eve.
Yeah, what are they?
With their
What do they call that?
eyes.
Heterochromia?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeeps.
I know you gotta save some money, but damn, it's a lot of CGI monkeys.
Well, they're slightly out of focus. A lot of them anyway.
They are grumpy.
They don't have wings yet.
God, look at this.
Listen to me. You can do this. You can do anything.
Kiss me, you fool.
I believe it as like the lore, you know? Like
Totally.
it fits. Doesn't mess with the canon.
Not my Wizard of Oz.
What does that sound?
I was gonna say, are they gonna project him onto smoke? It looks like a real apparatus.
That is terrifying.
Oz, the great and terrible.
Wow.
Who are you? And why do you seek me?
God, it's like wood and gears.
My name is Elphaba Thropp.
That's why they need CGI monkeys.
You're Osnes. And this is
Elphaba, is that you?
Goldblum. Still looks like Jeff Goldblum.
Elphaba Thropp.
He's gonna put down the veil.
A man.
Elphaba Thropp. I didn't know it was you. You made it. Sorry about all that. I didn't mean to startle you.
It was probably sweetened with CG, but I think they probably did something like that on stage.
You know, when I'm back there, I cannot make out people's faces. It's so great to meet you. It's so great to meet. Hang on. What's that?
What?
Right, may I?
Sure.
Okay,
Yes.
no, just that's okay. For you, my special guest. That's a keepsake for you to cherish for all of your days.
And make levitate.
Very kind of you. You're Osnes.
And this is an additional unexpected. Hi, what's your name?
Glinda, the Good is silent.
Hello, Belinda.
Belinda, no.
Folks have come to expect that sort of thing. And you gotta give the people what they want.
Are those actual feet?
Definitely.
I bet he can tap.
I think if you think that's something to see, wait, let's see this.
Oz
The Oz of Tomorrow.
caught.
Now, I don't know if your eyes have already fallen upon this long and winding path. Do you see that?
A yellow brick road?
I think
No,
people
that's
need
not it.
direction. This thing gets built. Everybody always is going to remember that if you just follow the road.
It's not yellow yet.
Yeah, it's an early prototype.
It's going to lead you right to Recently, I've gotten a little stuck trying to figure out what color the bricks of that road ought to be. So I jerry-rigged this thing up, which does that.
Oh.
Yeah, Elphaba, you give that a whirl.
Sure.
Did she decide on the yellow?
That's good night mode.
Green. Yellow.
Wait, just go back one.
The yellow, really?
Really?
It just says road to me.
I mean, fair.
Yeah.
In video games, they direct you with yellow. I always.
Yellow Brick Road.
Or maybe
Glinda plays a lot of video games.
Yeah. It's on Twitch.
Maybe we're programmed that way from other things to think that.
Watch this. So here's where we are, and when we open it up inside,
That's you.
yeah, it is me.
Uh-huh.
God, if my head wasn't attached, it would. I'd leave it in Munchkin Land.
I wonder if that was a real flub or that was the line.
You know what I had made special? Keep it forever. Because at some point, who knows, we might be putting your little artifact in there right next to mine.
Aww.
Hopes and aspirations.
Because maybe someday you're going to be calling this whole pile of stones your home.
Ooh.
Like Dune Part 1.
Join the conclave of sorcery.
She's green.
Oh, well, she doesn't have to be. Would that be your heart's desire?
Yes.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Except.
No.
I love her nails, too.
My heart's desire is for you to help the animals.
Oh my God, I love her so much.
Something bad is happening to them and they need you.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. And I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah. Wow, that's the darndest thing. It's almost like I already know you.
I knew you'd understand. That makes me so happy.
Oh.
That's what I love best, making people happy.
Here.
You can't do a dang thing.
I am a sentimental man.
Oh, yes.
Who always longed to be a father.
They're just sitting and looking up at it.
That's why I do the best I can to treat each citizen of Oz as son or daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So, Elphaba, I'd like to raise you high.
Oh my God, the potential.
'Cause I think everyone deserves the chance to fly.
Hey, fun.
Hey.
And helping you with your ascent allows me to feel so.
Nice.
For I am.
It's cool.
Okay,
The
Goldblum.
wizard gets a song.
A sentimental.
I didn't know Goldblum can sing. Goldblum could sing.
He plays a mean jazz piano, too. You can go see him play.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
I'll have to look it up, but it's like just a thing you could go do. Like,
Oh,
he
cool.
plays a good amount, I think.
Madame Morrible, what are you doing here?
Dearie, I couldn't miss your big moment.
Glinda.
And you're here.
Neither could you, I see.
I didn't think I feel sorry for her.
Prejudices change, and there are many of them.
Is that the Grimmery?
Yes.
What was that look?
The ancient book of wisdom, thaumaturgy, and enchanting.
Your bat mitzvah begins now.
Ominous.
Read from the Torah.
Uh-oh.
What an interesting shape.
Don't you dare.
Wait a minute. She may not be ready. Casting a spell with the Grimmery? It's a mighty tall order. I should know.
You're right.
You know.
You mustn't rush her. Perhaps today has been too overwhelming.
No, please.
Let her have a shot.
Let me try. Let me prove myself.
The correlation of green in this movie so much. It just seems like she was destined for greatness, you know? So it just hammers home that tragedy.
Huh?
Everything's going to go wrong, man.
So much great body language, everyone.
Because like we're already over 2 hours in, and I can't imagine how she becomes known as the Wicked Witch.
It opened for her.
Some tells me there's going to be more of that in part 2.
Yeah.
So which spell are you going to start with?
We've been working on levitation.
Levitation?
She gonna make the monkeys fly?
You know that Chistry here. Have you ladies met Chistry, the leader of my Emerald Guards?
Pleased to meet you.
History.
He'd hate to admit this. Does not like talking about himself. He watches birds so longingly every morning.
Oh my God, she invented the flying.
How can I help him? I don't.
Elphaba.
Cool.
Are those words?
Oh, what a great concept of a spell book.
Who is your biological father?
Don't be discouraged if you can't decipher it. Dearie, I myself can only read a word or two.
What's the history of this book?
Listen to your heart.
That took years.
Abentake.
Oh.
There you go.
Kanda.
Oh my God, the origin.
Are we sure? Are we
The
sure?
origin, take it off, take it off.
Wow.
What did I tell you?
But you can feel the malevolence behind
Sounds
this.
like he's singing. It
It's
sounds like
becoming.
a song.
Yeah. And the underlight.
Are you all right?
Oh.
Transition.
It's just the transition.
Oh. Whoa.
I don't like the sounds.
Scary. Oh, wow. Fun to have Jeff Goldblum in a body horror
Is it
adjacent
also
scene.
making them more savage in a way?
It's just, he's so in pain.
Ugh.
Great.
The wizard is responsible. Accountability.
You did it.
Whoa.
That's what Chester wanted, though.
Oh my God, this looks so sad.
How do I reverse it? Reverse? How do I reverse it? A spell from the Grimoire can never be reversed.
Oh.
Oh, it would have been nice to know that beforehand.
Oh my God, is this monkey gonna die?
Elphaba.
No.
It's all of the monkeys. Yeah.
All the flying monkeys.
Wow. So she gonna take them in. Fascinating.
It feels like a commentary on genetic splicing.
It's just what we hope for. Eyes in the skies.
Yes. They'll make perfect spies.
That's a great line.
Ugh. Eyes in the skies make
Spies
perfect
for
spies.
what?
Yeah, against what? What's the threat here that they're looking for?
I don't remember. Are the original monkeys blue like that?
Scouts.
I think so.
What about scouts?
Or bluish.
You are
It's a vicious animal.
seditious animal activity.
duplicitous.
I'm sure the wizard has a good reason.
You've been doing it.
It's you.
Oh, no.
You're behind all of this.
Yes.
You're the reason why people are turning against the animals. It's all because of you.
We're doing this to keep
Oh my
people
God.
safe. All of us will benefit.
Oh, no.
That's always the line.
You will benefit too, dearie.
Oh, wow.
When I first got here, there was discord. There was discontent. Everybody knows that the best way to bring folks together is to give them a real good enemy.
The common threat.
Real good enemy. Central to focus. Yeah.
Spies, why wouldn't you just make them yourself? You
Real.
Osler.
Elphaba.
Jesus.
Elphaba,
The phony of Oz.
you were talking to the Wizard of Oz.
It's a sham.
read it. Cast a spell. Read it.
Elphaba.
Don't.
Oh, she knows. She knows.
You can't, can you? Can you?
Wow.
Well, you need all of this, and you need spies and animals in cages and an enemy. You have no real power.
Exactly. That's why I need you.
Think of your future, dear.
So straightforward about it.
If you can pull this off, I can't even imagine. And I meant every word about you having a home here. It's going to be you and me. If it'd make you happy, possibly your friend.
Oh.
Really?
Why not?
Oh.
Glinda.
Oh, yeah.
Why
She don't give a
not?
damn about the animals.
No.
Elphaba! You want to do yourself some good? Get her back.
Oh,
she wants us to be accepted. Yeah.
I really like that they're letting the wizard be a villain.
Listen! You want to keep your families safe.
Wow.
You'll stay loyal to our wizard.
Yup.
She did this. The green one. Don't let her get away.
Secret story about tyranny.
The manipulation. What fascinating machinations one can pull.
Wow.
Nice.
What a shot.
Nice.
Yeah. Where'd she get her broom from?
Meanwhile, on the Frank Lloyd right wing.
Artifact.
This feels very much like a film now.
Oh, that got me.
Oof.
Yep.
Come to our wicked haunted
for
house.
a while, it felt like a Broadway adaptation. Now it's like a real film, man.
Nah, now they're really utilizing their medium in a form they couldn't before.
Oh.
Alba, please come back. Let's just have a word with them. Elfie, what are you doing?
That's so sad.
Jesus.
No. That's crazy. And the flying monkeys are actually like scary in this.
Well, they
scary
traumatize
in the
people's
original,
children,
too.
scare people today.
There's a fugitive at large. Here in the palace.
What a performer.
To me.
God. I wonder if we...
What are you doing? Follow me. Where? What, are you out of your mind? Goodness, Elphaba, you're being ridiculous.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, and the air balloon.
Jacking the balloon.
Yeah. Grand Theft Hot Air.
Get in quickly.
Yo.
Quick, jump.
Make a choice. Come on, Glinda.
Throw me the whip. I'll give you the idol.
Jump now. Right hand, come on.
Oh.
Damn, that dude's got hops.
Dude, we got to get those Doctor Who goblins in here to sing a number.
From the Christmas special? Yeah.
Kind of this setting reminds me of that kind of.
I totally see it.
Oh, no.
You got to give it a boost. Ah!
No.
Magic. Magic would come in handy.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have your wand, Glinda? Magic.
What was that training wand good for? Whoa. Great shadows.
Oh, is this the...
the
there it
broom,
is.
yeah.
Calm
Building
down.
the tropes.
You have got to let him explain.
Over my dead body.
Ah.
This is everything you've dreamed of.
Potent potables.
This is so much bigger than us. Why
Yeah.
can you stay calm for once instead of flying off the handle? I hope you're happy. I
Whoa.
hope you're happy now.
Whoa.
Forever.
I forgot this was a musical.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You're happy.
Wow. And this is the first one that's not shot in like a bright setting, too.
I hope you're happy too. I hope you're proud how you would grovel in submission to feed your own ambition.
Ooh.
I hope you're happy. Right
Oh, they're back to where they were.
There is an enemy who must be found and captured. She has stolen our grimory.
God, the propaganda.
Yeah.
She is evil, responsible for the mutilation of these poor, innocent monkeys.
Wow.
Woof.
Her green skin
You mother trucker.
is but an outward manifestorium of her twisted nature.
Wow.
Woof.
So did she actually do anything bad?
Yeah. Be green.
This distortion, this repulsion, this wicked witch.
Should have seen that line coming. Damn.
Wickedly talented.
You want the Wicked Witch?
I'll give you the wicked.
Get the Wicked Witch.
Don't be afraid.
That was the one person who believed in her at the school right away.
I'm not afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
Goddamn
Ooh.
right.
Government should be afraid of their people.
You can still
It's really hard to undo the brainwashing. It's not real, man.
Oh.
But I don't want it. I can't want it anymore.
She's always been a free thinker. Yeah.
Something has changed within me.
Oh, shit.
Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game.
Oh.
Hell,
Yeah.
It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eye and leave.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Gravity. Of course.
Defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
Yup.
You're having delusions of grandeur.
I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But till I try, I'll never know.
Exactly. It's cool.
Defying gravity.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
God, that's lovely.
What are you doing?
Screw the system.
Listen to me. Stop.
I've been talking.
Not that hideous levitation quote off of a plate.
Make the broom levitate.
Where are your wings? Maybe you're not as powerful as you think you are.
Oh. Why are you are not being empowering, you know that?
You broke my concentration.
There it is.
Yeah.
Ah.
I love the commitment to this point of view from her.
Something like this, the revelation of the broom, is something you can only do in film. I'm very curious to see how they did it on stage. But yeah, this is like a moment.
It was pretty spectacular, but it was different.
What I'm saying is that this is a moment that most stories would choose to be like, look, she's evil.
Yeah.
She's got her broom, but they're still keeping it as like a beautiful moment for her. It's her story.
Totally.
Her fight.
Quickly, get on.
What?
Gotta really have faith that the broom can withstand the weight.
Come with me. Think of what we could do together.
Yeah.
Unlimited. Together we'll be the greatest team there's ever been. Glinda.
Oh man.
If we work in tandom.
There you go.
We cannot win. Just you and I. Defying gravity.
Yeah, what is this song?
It's
really,
Defying Gravity.
It's really beautiful.
It's like the song.
They'll never bring us down.
Hell yeah.
Are you coming?
I'll be trembling.
Oh,
dang. Yeah. And all this green.
It'll be cold.
Put this around you.
Oh.
I just love like the love behind it. Whoa, this is like the Man of Steel song.
Yeah. It's like the first flight and the rocks were defying gravity in that scene too.
Oh.
Wow.
Woo. Yes.
Cape flap, baby.
Yeah.
Speed ramp, the camera push.
Badass.
Oh, good shot.
It feels so large.
Empowering.
And weighty.
Yeah. Feels mighty.
I hope you're happy
Reprisal.
now that you're choosing this.
You too.
No.
I hope it brings you bliss. I really hope you get it and you don't live to regret it.
Wow.
How can you stay on the wizard's side?
Because she wants ambition. She wants the approval.
Well, it's the only world she's ever known.
Yeah.
Whereas Elphaba didn't grow up in this world.
Hell yeah. No. Woo! My gosh, she did a Trinity jump.
Defy that gravity.
Yeah. Damn, she's a freaking action hero.
Wow, dude. Wow. What a choice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the little girl and her.
Oh, embrace yourself.
Take your own hand.
Wow.
This
nice.
is you.
This is me.
Wow.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
It's epic.
Whoa, holy shit.
Someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly.
That like reverb they've put on her voice.
To those who ground me, take a message back from me.
Wow.
Literally and metaphorically. That's awesome.
Believe nothing she says. She has stolen
Oh.
our Willowy. She.
Oh, your poor father.
Her greens
You're gonna shift all of your training onto her now.
is but an outward manifestorium of her twisted nature.
Wow. The acceptance she's always wanted.
Oh, God.
Damn it.
Nobody.
Wow. WandaVision.
No wizard that there is or was.
Whoa, that change in voice.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus. You look at you guys. You created this. Wow, beautiful.
Woo! Wow, what an epic cape. Wow.
Wow. And intermission.
Damn.
John M. Chu. Hats off, man.
With glass cases of emotion.
Shit. Oh, boy.
Did it say what?
I don't even know what it
twice?
says. I can't
Well,
even-
because
I can't even read.
we can go back and re-examine it. Basically, I think the people who worked on the book and the lyrics for the show also worked on the script here, along with one other person.
It said written by Winnie Holzman and Winnie Holzman. Must have misread it. Okay.
Alice Brooks.
Ariana Grande-Butera.
I forgot she married. This is a lovely
Mr.
backdrop
Jeff
for the credits as
Goldblum.
well. Score by John Powell and Stephen Schwartz. Okay. Fun. Out and into the pink now. That's good.
Maggie Rodford.
Holy hell.
I'm thoroughly catharsed.
That's only half the show. Wow, that's crazy. I can't even imagine what the second half is. And how does someone that powerful get messed up by water?
Hey, it happened in War of the Worlds. It can happen to anybody.
She didn't drink a single glass of water in
Or
this
in
whole
signs,
movie.
I should say. It's having signs.
There's no post-credit scene. Well, that was a nice escape.
This is nice to be, whisked away to a fanciful land with a whole lot
beautiful
of
movie.
beauty inside. Yeah.
She arcs into a cackling witch.
she arcs into a cartoon character.
The arc we all aspire to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, all right, guys. If you are listening to this through Apple or Spotify, thank you for being here. We are the Real Rejects. And
Hold
we
space for this review.
We just watched the film Wicked, did a reaction, instant thoughts. Well, instantly, meaning like a 5-minute break, so I could write down like 5 words that I could springboard off of topics here. There's been a lot of hype around this movie. There's a lot to talk about here. Where do we begin? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
I'll begin. I will say.
Take it away.
I will say that this movie is definitely something that lived up to the hype, and I understand why. Just the
better than Wizard of Oz.
Better than Wizard of Oz,
Say it,
the
Aaron.
classic of almost 100 years, over 100 years. I don't know.
Cinema hasn't evolved.
Cinema has never evolved.
Say it,
If you had to do one of those delete one from history forever and keep the other challenges, and you chose to keep Wicked, would that be possible? Never mind. Continue.
I'm like, because
Creates a paradox.
There's a lot of stuff that like is obviously homaging to Wizard of Oz, and like I think you can watch this without ever having seen it and still gain a lot from it. Obviously, there's like the callbacks to it and like how it begins and whatnot. But anyway, this movie is really great because of its ability to explore like the morally gray and like its themes of, going against the grain and kind of. I don't know, finding kinship and finding love, and just the performances overall were also really amazing. And yeah, I fully understand why this is just the biggest hit of the year, seemingly, because of just the music so endearing and the colors and just the whole entire vibe of it is just so magical and sad, and there's this undertone of tragedy through the entire thing. And you don't want things to go south, but you know that they are, but you're still hopeful that things can be good. And yeah, that's just my little notes for now. But what do you guys think? How do you feel?
I am good with John going next.
I found this dazzling and lovely. I mean, it's
How does it compare to the play? Is it better than the play? Say it. Better Wizard of Oz than the play?
Definitively better. And I think they shouldn't have included Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth because it was embarrassing for them. No. This was an interesting thing going into this because I've only seen the stage show once, and it's not like Hamilton where it's like accessible everywhere kind of. So I only have this one recollection of it, and certainly there was a lot that I didn't, especially live on stage sometimes.
Where'd you
hearing
see
music for the first time at the Pantages.
Oh, so not New York
No,
Broadway.
I've never been to New York Broadway. No, I wish that would have been cool. I bet that and
Pantages is like discount version.
It's
of like a New York Broadway.
Everything
I hope people from the Pantages Theater are watching.
What Orlando represents for our theme park attractions, is literally what I imagine Broadway is to theater.
Yeah.
If I saw a show here like Wicked, where I was like, oh wow, like this is so much more fun and fanciful and funny and impressive than I was expecting on stage. And in the Pantages in LA, you're treated to, usually you can get a top of the line show there for what we have the means for. And that was like, oh yeah, this is dazzling. There is stuff that you wouldn't expect to be able to see. It reminded me what you said of seeing The Cursed Child when you were in New York over your break. Because I had a similar experience remembering back to Wicked of being really floored by some of the stuff they were able to orchestrate on stage. And so
I'll also say, I've never seen a play at the Pantages, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I just assume, and I am the kind of theater, I love theater, but I don't have a deep enough, vast enough lexicon to be able to feel like I could tell you what good theater is versus not good theater. In terms of if Broadway is significantly greater than LA. But anyway,
I'll get you back on
all that
track
shit
here.
aside, I didn't carry over or a recollection of the coming of age disillusionment aspect of this movie. And so you have the setup of we're going to take a look at Elphaba at who is the Wicked Witch of the West. We're going to learn about her story and who is Glinda. How did she become Glinda over Galinda? And I love that Aaron pointed out they credited both names for her, which is great. But I remember there being this coming of age aspect and this sort of she's not as evil, it's not as black and white as you think. But I actually was struck the most in ways by the emotion and just the caliber of I'm very forgiving in terms of my stage adaptation, let's say. A Sweeney Todd doesn't bug me as much that not everyone's a great singer. But I get why, watching something like this, I'm like, but I get why you want to hire a great singer for every role. Because, this is the kind of thing where it's this feels like what Broadway has always been describing me as. You got top-of-the-line talent, you got top-of-the-line production value, you got top-of-the-line everything. And that's all great, and that was all here, and it has the tradition of I love musicals on stage and on screen, and it did a little bit of all that stuff, and it avoided the pitfall I think a lot of modern musicals can, where it's too much cutting and too much close-up, which I get that's good for performance, but also, you know, this really nicely wove between those things. But the thing that struck me the most was, I forgot how much this is like a metaphor for just like growing up and discovering the world and realizing like, oh, snap, like there's some strange things happening around me as I'm starting this grand journey of my life. And oh, wait a minute, like people don't seem quite right who are telling me, you know, to be calm and to, you know, and who I'm taking so much advice and tutelage from. And you know, there are the intimate, small, personal aspects of that, but there are also the big, grand aspects of that where it is like, oh my God, you know, there is a tyranny kind of befalling the land now in this idyllic world that many have known, but you know, through Elphaba's eyes, it's there's just, I feel like there's a lot you can mirror off of life in society without going, it's about this one thing. And I was like, that's an interesting thread that struck me specifically this time watching it, I guess. But yeah, this was terrific. This was like really lovely and dazzling, and I love seeing this tradition alive with these much resources. It's a risk now. This used to be like a thriving staple genre of cinema, and now you got to trick people to come into the musical by not telling them it's musical and not telling them that you're making two. You know. Yeah. How do you feel?
I think it ends at a good spot though.
It does.
Yeah, it feels like a complete experience.
Yeah, it feels like a part one in the right ways. It's like there's very different endings between Lord of the Rings movies and the Hobbit movies, where it just feels like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah,
this is just cut to black. What's going on? Whereas this actually feels like we have told a complete section. In some ways, it just feels like you can sort of fill in the rest if you want to in a certain way, even though there's characters like Madame Morrible and then the Wizard of Oz. There's actually, you know what? I take that back. Now that I think of it, the more I'm saying, the more I'm realizing.
If you went
never
from
mind,
this-
I can't actually just. If I only wanted to fill in for Elphaba, I could do that. But there's a lot of other threads that I'm
It
like,
would be
wait a
very
minute,
Like the love
there's
triangle aspect of things as well.
Yeah,
You would be very
Boq-
much jumping from WandaVision to Doctor Strange 2 and feeling like some shit's missing.
As it was coming out of my mouth, I was realizing this statement I'm making is a very big work in progress. I need to backtrack here.
We need to embrace that more in criticism, especially when it's not all in print.
What did you just say? I don't know. Sometimes you talk too big, John. You think you're better than us.
Oh, I just spaced out the word criticism in a
Scab.
funky way. I'm sorry. I'm so vocabular.
Vocabulistic.
I'm sorry, vocabulistic. Yeah, there you go.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah, I thought that I think like the most obvious things to say are things that need to be said. I think like people want to have that be reaffirmed.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this play. I'm not familiar with the songs.
Nope.
Based off of a couple of reactions, I'd say Popular and Defying Gravity were the ones that stood out to you guys as like
Defying
things
Gravity
you've heard
is-
or know
is
of.
the pinnacle one.
They lived up to the hype.
Idina
Yeah.
Menzel, that is a big part of her story about playing Elphaba, and that song was so huge and breakout and all that stuff. You know.
I mean, it's such a fascinating song about self-empowerment and acceptance. And I loved the experience, the journey here. Like, this is almost a 3-hour journey. And we've seen some 3-hour movies here. They feel like 4. Even if they're really good, even if they're like great movies, you still feel the time.
Yeah.
Because you're in a chair, you're locked in here, you can't move too much around or else you're going to leave frame. So there's a lot about it. And I was like, this moved by pretty quick.
Yeah.
It
Really
did not
great pace.
feel like a 3-hour experience in a lovely way. And that's because it's like such a visually dazzling time. Everything on the filmmaking sides that you want to exceed, right? The basics of acting is phenomenal. I'm so happy for Ariana Grande getting this big of a role.
Sure.
Like, I mean, if you just see her work in SNL, she is so. Have you guys seen her
I've
like
seen a
Saturday Night
little bit
Live
of that
stuff?
I kind of grew up with her on Victorious and like Sam and Cat, so that's where I'm accustomed to her being an actress.
Yeah. And
See, I don't know any of that stuff, and I know that's big for a lot of people.
Was there like backlash when she was cast in this of like, oh
There
my
was-
God, Ariana Grande?
There
was
was
skepticism.
scandals about certain actors getting together with her, but other than that,
I think there was at least some level of trepidation, only because, and I've seen the meme actually since then, just that she would sing the way she does in her music, which is much. I didn't know she had quite the range, the vocal range, and the power because I'm used to hearing her sing in a more soft R&B type soul setting.
You see, like on SNL, a lot of the characters that she plays are like old school characters. So to me, it just made sense to put her in like the prequel to Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
it actually is very fitting. And she shows that here. You know, it's like we all know she can sing, but she shows a different side of singing that we're not used to seeing her. Granted, I'm not really familiar with her songs. I'm sure I've heard them before, but nothing really comes to mind. I can't like hear something in my head off the top.
Next.
Yeah, I don't know that. But then
that was a perfect rendition.
But then you
too.
get her comedic chops as well. Like her
Yeah.
comedy is so strong, and she's a really great actor in terms of how to like listen and react to who she's playing off of. It really shows her attentiveness. Like there are times where she makes choices that feel spontaneous, and it doesn't feel like over prepped to the point where you kind of feel like that's the art of like performing, right? It has to feel like it's just kind of in the moment. They're kind of doing this off the top of their head versus this is a very rehearsed thing you're watching. And I think she's so good at it. And Cynthia Erivo, man, she's incredible. Like she owns this film. And you do need Elphaba and Glinda. I think you do need both characters for this film to really thrive. But I really feel like Cynthia Erivo, I don't know what, like who got, it's kind of weird because I'm so glad Demi Moore won. I didn't really pay attention. I didn't pay attention to Golden Globes at all outside of like hearing a few announcements of who won. But like, there's musicals and comedies. And Demi Moore won for it, and I think that's one of the best performances of the year. I think she's phenomenal in it. I was so happy for her. It's the only tweet I made about the Golden Globes. But then watching this, I'm going, but this one's an actual musical comedy. It's kind of surprising.
I think Dan Murrell, like I've on some of his commentary, he said category fraud is sort of becoming a thing because there's so many of these movies where you're like, compared to everything else in the category, this is more of like there might be humor in it, but is it really is The Martian really a comedy?
I don't think The Substance really. Do you see The Substance?
I've seen half of The Substance.
You couldn't get into it?
No, I saw it really late in
got
theaters,
too
and
into
I was falling asleep, so I had to leave.
That's our Aaron.
You should have just stayed there. And
it was a 10:40 showing for a 3-hour movie. Like I was.
The Substance is 3 hours long.
It's like 2 hours. It's like almost 2.5 hours.
All right, fine. I did not know that. I thought this would be like an hour and 45-minute movie.
On the butt shots.
It's a thick boy.
I've seen too many butts today.
Gore's happening.
Counting butts like sheep.
I also was eating while I was watching it too, so I just did not.
I took a melatonin before we went to the theater.
Yep.
It's really kicked in hardcore, and my edibles started really tripping me out. I had a hard
So
time
I took some
focusing.
mushrooms.
But yeah, Cynthia Erivo is excellent here. Like the transformation is awesome, and I don't know what the second half is going to be like. Because like the Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch is like classic witch, right? Just cackling evil stereotype. Like this seems like the stereotype must have originated from that movie.
It carries
of how they are portrayed in the Hollywood tradition.
Yeah, I would say it's like it's probably one of those checkpoints along the growth of a stereotype thing where it's like, like that iteration of the witch sets a new snapshot for this generation or several generations of like, that's what witches are.
Well, I think it's
green
really
skin, wart nose, broomstick.
I think it's really clever for a story that is doing so much about moral complexity and misunderstandings and prejudice. Watching how she gets to these points full on like origin story, right? Where she gets the costume, the hat, the broom, and it never does a wink at the audience of like, oh my God, she has become Magneto. It doesn't do some bullshit like that. Actually, that's a really great movie, X-Men First Class. But you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't do some like origin movie.
It's building a lot of stuff around that rather than going, hey, here's this one moment where we tell you why you got that name or whatever.
But I think they're able to pull it off without it going to, maybe they go to Cackling Witch in the second one. But I think they're able to pull it off because you're watching this from what seems like Glinda's perspective, right? Like Glinda's perspective or Elphaba's perspective. Yeah, so you are getting the more human touch here. And the ending part was so fascinating to me to watch. Like, oh, this is where their philosophical sides cause the divide between them, of Elphaba essentially rejecting the system, really wanting to go against it, and Galinda I suppose I need to work within the system, like put up the act, like that politician who's going to work within the system to try to like make derive change.
There's
that
nothing
way.
either of us can do right now. Let's
Yeah.
just go back home and regroup and try and fix things from there.
Yeah, but also from like a character's point of view, like it was what she always wanted. She wanted to see the wizard. She gets approval from everybody else. So the people that she doesn't get approval from, she seeks that out as a form of like self gratification to like prove her sense of worth, because it's not something that is challenged for her. Whereas Elphaba doesn't. She pretends not to want that, but then her moral compass is stronger than her perception or what she wants people to perceive her as.
I think this story does a great job at presenting Glinda and Elphaba with flaws to make them feel human. When you have these characters from Wizard of Oz that do not feel that way, right? They're so larger than life. Glinda's like just all being altruistic kind of flair, and then Elphaba's one note and Wizard of Oz. So to see what they did here, I thought was so awesome. Like right off the bat, you see like the flaws within Glinda when they're approaching the school. I really thought that was like they are the heart of this story, and it's a story about friendship, but it also feels like a love story in some of its own ways, right?
Oh, of course.
I thought that was very strong.
Well, and that last scene is so well staged for that too, because like the back and forth of what they're going to choose and how that plays into just their relationship as friends, as like real people who've awakened something in each other, which, you could argue verges on a romantic soulmate kind of territory, or it could, because it's profound and it leaves an impact on you. And then you have the chaos surrounding them to sell all that.
Well, I'm curious. I don't remember Wizard of Oz well enough to be like, oh yeah, but Elphaba's supposed to do this and this terrible thing happens. But when you look at the opening of this story I really love that opening shot with the hat and the mirror. Like, we're going to show you the inverse here, but with Glinda, helping, participating essentially in the celebration of the death of the Wicked Witch. That is the part that is making me the most fascinated about watching part 2.
Same.
Because I'm like, how do you go from what you're going through to getting involved in the celebration of something like this, like, and like getting involved in the act? Yeah. And I think the movie does a really great job at not. It still feels like it tethers well into Wizard of Oz in some way. I think you would still need to watch Wizard of Oz first to really. I feel like it would be weird to watch this and then go watch Wizard of Oz. I think you need to watch Wizard of Oz first.
It's not what this. I would argue that's not actually what this is for, and I feel like you would do yourself the best service watching the original, because this is all kind of playing off of that. And yeah, I think there's just something so fun and interesting about the journey that is like, oh yeah, I know the flavor and the tone of the original thing that sparked all of this, but also now getting to discover how this movie moves and breathes, this world, whether it be stage or movie, moves and breathes. And like, it is so fun and bubbly in so many ways. And it, has the full range of emotions, which I think is what you want from any sort of like sweeping grand piece. Is like, you want to laugh, you want to cry, you want to, pump your fist in the air.
But you also get the fun little Wizard of Oz origin nods. Like, you're looking at the shoes. I think the most like wink at audience was the thing about the road.
That was I was going to say.
That was the most 100%. Like prequel movie thing I've seen.
Most everything else
in this movie.
Yeah,
and the ruby slippers as well.
Yeah,
but the road probably the most prominent.
It felt of the tapestry of just the world. Everything just felt like it was of this place, and it lived. You said it felt lived in at one point. I think that's a good way to put that, and that most of those things did. And I don't think the Yellow Brick Road thing was bad, but it is the most sore thumb of them all. It's the most like, oh hey, we're gonna up the yellow, we're gonna go back one.
I mean, this is a huge spectacle movie filled with a bunch with amazing production design, amazing art design.
Yeah.
And then you got CGI implementation, and it's really weirdly, it can be hard for a lot of. We've seen a lot of big blockbusters that do this kind of scale, and it doesn't feel lived in. It feels like you're looking at something, but not in something. And I felt like I was in something. It's great world building and expansion of lore for something I never thought I'd really care about for Wizard of Oz. So just be like, I want to see the world building. It gets you interested.
Also, if I just put my little woke hat on for a second, I think there's something.
Jesus.
Oh, here we go.
I think there's also something to the fact that
I'm
Elphaba's played by a black woman.
leaving a comment about you.
No, I think it's interesting that Elphaba's played by a black woman and she's largely ostracized for the color of her skin. And then there's this like trope or like stereotype about black women like being angry, and then like her power is activated through or when she feels like she's losing control, the fact that that's when she's like very powerful, and then she's ostracized and she's only brought into the world of acceptance until like this good white chick is like, yo, look at her, she's cool, and I'm like, oh yeah, she is kind of cool.
It's the combination of, oh, you've got something we all need, and also you got approval from someone key. And like the thing about Glinda that I was noticing, if you want to at least dredge the surface of this convo, is that she is sort of your well-meaning like white feminist friend who wants to posture, who maybe even genuinely wants to walk the walk, but is only really capable maybe of doing the posture before like they're going to inevitably kind of recede back into when it counts. They're not going to have your back necessarily. Not to say that everyone is like that, but there are people like that, and that is a sort of character in culture that is a bit,
right. And then
treacherous.
when she goes against the grain, that same thing that she was ostracized for is then used against her to demonize her.
Yeah,
that's great. I gotta say, Aaron, like you actually used the word woke with its closer to its original meaning than when most people actually use it. I'm like, oh yeah, that is what
I mean, if you want to argue it, Elphaba is pretty woke. She's disillusioned from the systems that keep everybody in someone's idea of an order, this case being the wizard. Like,
I thought that was, you actually used it quite appropriately there. Yeah.
Like, literally, Elphaba is just trying to get Glinda to accept the woke mind virus.
Yeah, like play ball.
Accept the woke mind virus that animals are people too.
And that was another that was an aspect that really surprised me in here when it comes to animals. I'm the one host here who is a vegetarian, and that is because of my love for animals. And I guilt everyone here about it. I constantly, when they're eating hamburgers,
you boo us, you shame us.
I shame them, and I go, "That has a beating heart, you sick son of a bitch." That's how I handle it. I just really like to rub it.
It makes us eat our burgers outside.
If I'm eating live meat, I feel like then it's fair in the food.
Well, Coy brought by a goat and just started chomping into it the other day, and I was like, "This is really inappropriate and messy."
It's wild.
You're just making the goat mad. He's gonna kick you. His jaws are stronger than yours, man.
And then I end every sentence with "I'm better than you" is how I go about it, which is what you want to hear from every vegetarian or vegan.
Yeah.
It's funny, whenever I tell someone I'm vegetarian in real life, they always have to follow it up with like either are
you sure?
They always go into like really they didn't tell me their beliefs. I'm like, I just said I couldn't eat that because I'm vegetarian. I'm not trying to tell you something that's like, well, I eat meat and here's why I eat meat.
Or I ask you, when did you know you were a vegetarian? Have you always felt that way?
It doesn't ever become that. No, it's just, I would love that question. Just like, really? Oh man, I can't ever give up meat. I can't do that. I'm like, okay.
I didn't say that.
I wasn't trying to tell you that. You're eating meat right now. It's not going to happen in this moment, even if it were to happen. But anyway, to see that storytelling in here, it really was a surprise to me, and I love that. Like a story that I once thought of was that, like kind of some animal world where it is like equality and you could just communicate with them, and then part of the villainy of the story that I had, but now this movie's doing it, so fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. Part of the villainy of it is when they start just taking control of the animals of humanity, feeling like they are better than, and start taking control. And I'm like, oh damn, they're like actually doing that. And the robbing of the voice was very strong. The silencing, very strong.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, that's a great.
And the Wizard of Oz
metaphor.
Essentially being Hitler by like uniting people against animals.
Well, yeah, they're not de-animalized, they're dehumanizing them and taking their culture away, and just reducing them to
I think the choice, especially to really lean in more on the Wizard of Oz actually being a villain is a bold choice for the story, I think. Because yes, you do have the moment in Wizard of Oz where you find out he is human, but not like this political affair. We're like, oh my God, this guy's like manipulative and power hungry, you know?
Well, and it's a conscientious way to play off of all of it because, it's like you remember the twist maybe that like, oh yeah, he's just like this bumbling, well-meaning guy who the magic sends you along the right path. Whereas here, what if he actually, in being inept and bumbling, is causing a lot of harm and damage.
I mean, what's interesting, if I'm not, like, even though it's been like 15 to 20 years since I've seen Wizard of Oz, it's just permeated throughout culture for so long that it's like I know stuff, and it's a short movie, so I like remember a decent amount from what people say. But with that ending, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, right? They meet with the wizard. He can't grant them powers, so he's not a wizard. But they're like, but you actually have everything in you all along, right?
Yeah.
Like that's like the point, is that it's within you. That side of the wizard we didn't even get here, of the one who can just empower you in a genuine way. But maybe that'll come in the second part, because a big part of this story seems to be about lines that are blurred, not just going like, you actually got it wrong.
Yeah.
It's blurred lines and perspectives, which I think is a really strong choice to do while being a phenomenal like musical on top of that. The ability to take advantage of the film, like you kept saying, like the medium, the way to take advantage of the film medium with the musical goes wrong a lot, or just even just taking advantage of like trying to do a play goes wrong a lot. A lot of times you end up just feeling like I should just be watching the musical or the play. They made a lot of choices that didn't seem to undermine the talent on screen, the dancing, the singing. It never felt like it undermined it, yet while providing a versatility to a lot of the sequences, you know, in a way that I very much appreciated with its set pieces, its editing. I thought it was awesome. It was really, really awesome. I'm not sure if I were to find something to criticize, just to do that.
Just for the fun of it.
Just because, you know,
can't have too much fun.
Because we like a lot of things, and that's not what the internet likes. The internet loves anger.
Feed it. Feed the hungry monster.
Feed the machine. Man, this is the propaganda of the wizard right here.
There's maybe like one shot where I thought they were going to carry a crane up a little longer, but then they just cut to.
That's my one criticism is some wonky CGI. I would say that would occasionally I would become suddenly aware of what I'm watching. When something's lived in, I'm not really aware. But there were times, but I'm like, that's not really fair, because it's like there's also some like amazing CGI.
I feel like
it's a weird thing to say, because most people don't point out good CGI, especially like there seems to be kind of an anti-CGI thing happening for the last few years when it comes to cinema. But I think CGI is very awesome and impressive, and some of my favorite films really utilize CGI. Matrix, Terminator 2, CGI is very much implemented.
You got to put it the right place.
And there were times though where I was very much like, that really does not look real.
Yeah, and it's weird because it's like if you examine it closer, it's not always even that it doesn't look naturalistic or something, but yeah, it's like when there's an abundance of it, I think your eye just sort of subconsciously knows. And I do think that it's appropriate for a movie like this to have a lot of CG, because like The Wizard of Oz, though it is very handcrafted, obviously, because it had to be, at the time still was like very groundbreaking. It was still sort of like on the cutting edge of what we were able to do. So I feel like it's appropriate that they did and utilized so much of it, because they backed that up with a lot of sets and things like that. But it is, I think, there is a little bit of that line where like we experienced, or I experienced a little bit with Wonka, where I was like, oh, the chocolates were practical and they didn't look practical.
That's actually a really great analogy for it.
And yeah, that's like, it's not really something that's really hurting the experience, but it is something you notice every now and again of like, oh yeah, I can kind of feel them being in front of screens, or I can feel, you know, this being, just like an abundance of colors rather than like.
I think they just should have spent $100 million more to just build some of this shit. Yeah. I mean, is that really asking for a lot?
Just cheaping out, Hollywood.
Yeah, what are you cheaping out for? Just like $100 million more.
Yeah, if you can afford it for Red 1, you can afford it for Wicked Part 1.
And then you just start saying that this film, you know, it's a big part of like Hollywood, of how they cheat the taxing system. I forget what the terminology is how they're able to like manipulate paperwork, and they make a lot of their big hits seem like losses on paper, so they're able to recoup more profits.
Of course. We got to start doing. If only there was a way we could do that with views.
Hang in there. This guy was supposed to film another thing after, and I don't think he would.
I'm not anymore. No,
now he's like, I'm just gonna tire out as we're talking.
No. I was thinking, if I had to be the negative Nancy here, I would say like a couple of minor nitpicks / criticisms I had is like some of the transitions felt a little quick, like from them being on the train to Oz to then being in Oz and jumping into a musical, and then like I guess some of the musical even though I thought for the fans of Wicked, it was nostalgic to see the song with the original cast. I feel like narratively didn't add a ton, but I thought it was just fun. It was like vibes. And also felt like Elphaba's switch was a little quick and abrupt, but again, like we're gonna get a part 2. It didn't bother me. Like
I don't feel like she arced into a villain though.
She didn't arc to a villain, but her wanting the acceptance from the wizard and like her original intention for being there to like, oh no, everything's a lie. Like I got to get out of here. Like screw the wizard.
Oh,
that
really?
felt a little abrupt to me.
Oh, fascinating. I thought that was because the whole time she's dealing with hatred, and then the one person she trusts at this school, outside of Glinda, ends up being like the ultimate traitor. So I'm like, that's actually. The emotional part makes sense.
The person who gave me their protection and acceptance first is actually the person, working against me ultimately.
And she's got magic, and she's the real wizard, and then you find out this person's just a lie.
And neither of them is
maybe
her.
Maybe I'd have liked a little bit more emotional confliction because it was the only person she trusted versus what she knows versus like the love she feels like she can acquire, and like that being like a meeting point, but she kind of like made a definitive choice very quickly.
Well, it's funny to me because the part where I was getting confused on a character's choice was Glinda, actually. When I'm like, you kind of see like everything they're doing that's like terrible. Like you're in the same room, right?
That wasn't defined enough.
And so like I chalked up like she must like want to. I mean, yes, there is a part of Glinda that's at this current stage in her character development that lacks honesty with herself about how things are kind of going. You know, she lives in her own illusion,
and she's already broken enough of them for one day.
I think there's an interesting conversation to be had about. I've heard that a lot though about musicals and how like this music number, if it's there, should be driving the scene forward, and that's a very interesting conversation to me because I don't feel like any musical out there all their numbers do that. I don't feel like there's a single musical out there where I would say like every one of them they're driving the narrative like really forward. Well, but I think they do it in a different way. I would say it's about the emotion more than it is about.
It's about,
I don't know, plot mechanics or whatever the hell, or dialogue exchanges. It's about like when they go to Emerald City, it's about getting lost in the magic of it all. I think Joker 2 is a great example of that criticism. So like, they're failing at that. Whereas this, I don't know. I don't know if there's like a musical number I would really. There's some that I probably don't really stick with me. But I don't know if there's one I would delete.
I feel like to kind of build off of that, I feel like they usually do one of two things: either advance the story or give you emotional insight into a character's journey.
True.
And I feel like a lot of the songs in this did that, which makes it, in my opinion, a great musical because you don't have necessarily songs that move the plot forward, but they give you not only their emotional state, but the progression of their emotional state as well.
I think if you want to zero in on that number, it's like it is vibes, but it is also introducing the thriving Oz, and I think it works if you factor out the Wizard of Oz, because then it provides a necessary recap as to like, why do people love this guy so much? What's his story? And what are we about to see reversed? But yeah, I think that there's always an interesting conversation that is being had about what is the function of music in a musical. And I think I think we probably all agree, like if you confine it to only this is moving the plot forward, that's very plot-minded thinking, which is very sort of like
Nolan
movie guy thinking.
I want to see Nolan's musical.
I would love to see. You kidding me?
This all plot.
I would adore a Nolan.
The main character
musical.
is the protagonist.
I can't hear anything they're singing,
and it can be that. But I feel like
the music, the sound design is drowning out the lyrics. What are they saying?
It's not about the lyrics. Just go with the melody. No, but even that can be like music when it's really embraced and it's implemented at least well, like I don't know, to some degree of good effect. I feel like it can speak and give you a tool in your cinema communication arsenal that is just like unto itself. And sometimes it will move the plot, sometimes it will comment on a character, but if it's doing its thing, I feel like it doesn't have to be any of those things, which is kind of nice. And there was one bit that really struck me here especially, which was like when she comes into the Oz dust and they do that whole thing where everything quiets down and it's just like physical motion, and at first it's sort of just like instinctual interpretive dance, then it grows into a synchronized dance, grows into an ensemble dance, music starts to come in slowly, bolstering all this.
That was my favorite scene.
It was, there's so much happening for the characters in that scene, but also it's like a celebration of like the tradition of dancing and song across like all of expression, you know? And I think it's cool. Like something like this should like fire on all these collective cylinders of like top of the line cast, top of the line productions, costumes. You know, the script is really well fleshed out. And you were right. The same author was credited twice in a confusing way because they wrote the book of the musical, the script of the musical, and also co-wrote the screenplay here. And since so much of that is probably just wholesale transplanted from one to the other, that's why they credited that way.
Oh, I just remembered a point I wanted to make while we were watching it. I thought it was interesting watching Cynthia and Ariana Grande kind of together because they have two very different acting styles. Because I feel like Cynthia is very much a thespian and like is a lot more subtle with her expressions. Like a lot of the stuff for her that would like really convey that was her singing and her eyes. Like she conveys so much with her eyes. Whereas Ariana Grande, she brings a lot of life, but in a more I don't know. It reminded, because I'm familiar with her from sitcoms and like stuff like SNL. She definitely plays that sitcom and comedy really well. Just like one of her strongest suits. So watching like the thespian and like the TV star, the comedic TV star come together, but then have great chemistry and bring those different strengths to it, only made it like a more full experience because they're able to build off of each other very well.
Cynthia Erivo, I wonder if she is classically trained in any way because her voice sounds like theater.
Yeah,
100%.
And I mean, like it's interesting to credit. It's one of the few times I've been like, that's a good casting decision because their styles, be they different, are really well suited for these two different people. Your acting style is just, you're a different kind of person, really. And so like, I'd never thought of casting in that sense of like, oh yeah, maybe it makes sense to mix up a lot of methods. And that's another thing of like, it's a movie that has a nice nexus point of approaches and traditions of things. And it's got so much of a little bit of everything. You know?
Absolutely. I thought it was great. Any final thoughts? How do you guys feel from before and after?
She was right to be mad at the fans for covering her eyes. I'm just kidding.
What a straight and this movie managed to transcend.
What's more Elphaba than that? Come on now.
You know, this is
going against the grain.
She's in character.
This has been truly fascinating because, like, all of the ups and downs of like whatever the press stuff was aside, like once the movie dropped, all that vanished or just became like a charming, weird detail about all this.
Yeah,
we're all holding space for the lyrics of "Defying Gravity." But yeah, I hope they can stick the landing for part 2. The great thing is like my memory is fuzzy enough that I don't really remember how this is going to go exactly. So yeah, remember your history.
Can't believe she gets taken
but
out by
don't dwell
water.
on the past. And yeah,
all that power and gets taken out by a bucket of water. Crazy.
What a world!
Next movie is just going to be spent all setting up the physics that make that possible.
Yeah, we got to explain everything.
This was a good exercise in earning it, though, I will say.
I also really liked. God, there's just so much in this movie. I really like the guy.
Jonathan Bailey. His name's been everywhere, and now I know why.
Yeah, he's
Fiyero.
great. He was really fun.
He was a joy. What an acrobat. What a singer. You just want to hop on screen there.
Well, yeah, I really felt like that was from mood transition from before watching this to now. Feel like a little bit calmer in the soul, honestly. It's a good feeling
catharsis.
to have. Yeah, good feeling in the soul to have. What did you guys think of Wicked? Is it overhyped? Is it hyped enough? Do you want to just zero in on whatever potential criticisms we had? I think you should do that.
Yeah.
Instead of acknowledging every great thing we said in this very long video. Just what did you disagree with us on? Just there. Ruin our experience by leaving those comments.
Yeah, by forcing your own experience exclusively on us. Keep that gate, gang.
Call me and John Woke in the comments. Let's
go. Yeah. Tell us how we can avoid the woke mind virus today.
Please do.
All right, guys. Thanks for being here. We'll see you all soon. Peace out, Reject Nation.